everyone! Welcome to a very special one-shot in collaboration with our friends at Warhorse Studios and their game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2! If you're the type to enjoy immersive action RPGs and epic storytelling in a living, open world with authentically medieval settings of 15th century Europe, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is not a game to miss. Visit www.kingdomcomерpg.com to learn more. Now, that said, while you may recognize the places and characters explored tonight as inspired by elements from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and, well, history, we want to emphasize that the characters and events in this one-shot are our own creations and interpretations and are not official content from the game, nor are they meant to reflect historical events. They are simply inspired by both. Thank you again to Warhorse Studios for letting us play in the world you built. Now, without further ado, let's meet everybody, shall we?
Hello, hi, I am Deborah Ann Woll. I'm an actor and a writer and a D&D creator, I guess, and I'm, as usual, privileged to be here, so thank you.
I'm Liam McIntyre. I'm also an actor. This is my first time. Be gentle.
Oh, we love it.
Not your first time with Kingdom Come, though.
No, I've played hundreds of hours of it.
There you go. I have a feeling that's going to prove
Oh my god.
more useful.
Kuttenburg forever.
I will prove more useful.
Hi, I'm Nick Marini. It is a pleasure to be back. I am also an actor, like many people here.
I am Ashley Johnson, and I am just here and so happy to be here. What's your name?
I'm Gina DeVivo. Hello. I am also an actor and have been doing RPGs for a very long time, but also my first time on the channel. So
What?
I
know.
And I'm George.
I played games in the building, but not
Oh, I know.
She's here! Yay! And I'm George Primavera. I will be your game master tonight. We are so excited to get into our Daggerheart game of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's begin! I'm scared. We open on the year 1400 in the beautiful city of Kuttenburg in the Kingdom of Bohemia. I am very excited to bring us to this incredible city with grids and dirt streets. This is like one of the first cities that is built in a grid pattern. Very recognizable, creates many intersecting streets and alleyways, all brimming with life normally during the day. But we come upon our city in the evening, amidst a bit of a storm that is brewing. A bit of rain is pitter-pattering across the dirt streets and on the rooftops. And we only see one person walking down the street in this late hour. Deborah.
Yes.
Would you please describe your character for us as you move down the streets towards a lit tavern a bit of the way down the street?
Yes. You see an older woman. She's got long graying hair, kind of pulled back, and some braids. And she moves steadily, 65, 70, somewhere in there. She's got lots of cloaks, flowing robes and cloaks, and maybe if you listen real carefully, you might hear a little something like that coming from beneath the cloaks. She's barefoot and holds an ornate pipe clasped in her teeth. Right now in the rain, it is not lit and is slowly collecting a little bit of water. But this is Sister Agatha. Her face is always a little bit in a bit of a mischievous smile. The lines have sort of settled there. And I will approach the tavern door.
As you're moving towards the tavern door, something interrupts you. You hear like a splashing of pitter-pattering little feet, and then you feel an impact in your side.
Oh.
And there is a small child that is grabbing you along the waist.
Yes.
And says, with face buried into your clothing, Mummy, it's raining, it's raining! And then you look down up into a face covered in dirt. And you just feel like a little bit of shock and apology. Oh, sorry, you're not my mummy. I'm sorry. I apologize for running into you.
I would like to sort of kneel down so that I'm on her level. And without a word, I just want to pull up my cloak, and you just see the head of a beautiful hawk. And the hawk is calm and soft. And I pet her. I bet my hawk gently. This is Malachi. And Malachi is actually a therapy hawk. And I would like to just whisper, you can barely hear the words, to Malachi, and he's just going to gently sort of nuzzle the child and
Okay.
try to calm her.
I can touch him. He's soft. He's nice. Oh, you're nice. I'm sorry. I stole this from your bag. And some seeds. Oh, I thought that was silver.
I'm going to take it and put it back in my bag and give her a smile. And I'm just going to kiss my lips, and if she'll let me, tap her forehead.
Wow. What's your name?
You can call me Aggie.
Aggie, that's a good name. I'm Catherine. Sorry, I don't have much to eat. Father says I could put my hands in people's pockets and take what they don't need so as we can eat, but I can't take from you. You're so nice, and I think you don't have anything anyway, because I grabbed everything that was in there, and there's nothing I need.
I'll stand, so I'm back up to my full height, which is not much more than hers, but it is a bit of there's a presence. While I am a sister, or was one, there is no priestly garb left. But there is still the kind of holding of that. And again, a little pat on the head as I turn to the door.
She just watches as you move to the door, kind of in awe, and then realizes herself and sprints away back into the alley, hopefully to find something to eat, but potentially to scope out another unsuspecting person to barrel into. And you open the door to a beautiful tavern and all of the revelry that is happening within. As we are inside, there is quite a bit of conversation happening as you make your way inside. Immediately, it's a much warmer atmosphere. And all of the folks give you a quick little wave as you walk in, past several tables of folks that recognize you. And you make your way to the bar and immediately see somebody behind it pouring themselves a beer or a mead. Would you please describe your character for us, Nick?
Dillon is a younger man, little glimmer in his eye. He's curly brown hair, little brown short beard, and he is sort of like, gesturing to people, saying hello. He sort of seems to know everyone here, and he is being especially caring to the woman who is working here, Margaret, who he is sort of helping out behind the bar.
Oh yeah, just help yourself then, eh?
Margaret, I'm here to make something.
I'm only
for
giving you a hard time. Help yourself for real, please. Hey Aggie, how are you?
Just a nod,
It's a little wet out there, eh?
just a shake.
Feel free to warm up, eh? Is he with you?
Oh, and I just give her a little wink, and I just lift a little, just a little beak.
There he is. Hello, Mally. Little guy, so cute. Can I get you something?
No, thank you.
Oh, Dillon will see to you, whatever you like.
I dug up,
Sister?
yes, up to Dillon, and I reach in my pocket and I pull out the packet of seeds that the young girl had taken and returned, and I kind of pass it over to him and then quickly tap my pipe.
Just what I was looking for. Thank you. And I'm gonna go in my pouch here and pull out, give it a little whiff, some of the finest tobacco I could get.
Take it. It's the first time you've seen her teeth as she grins, tips a little bit in there, takes a match, scratches it across the table.
Oh, that's lovely, that. What, are you holding out on me? Where'd you get that?
Listen, Margaret, I help you, you help me. And I'm helping you right now.
Oh, right. We're gonna go back in the back and take
Yeah.
care of stuff? All right, just give you 1 second. Make sure nobody hasn't helped themselves. Bring that packet. Let's go and make what we were talking about. Hey, my bones are hurting. I can't wait to be free of this. All right. She leads you, Dillon, into the back a little bit. There is a small fire burning on, with a little bellows there. A big cauldron. There are several casks of liquid and then little pouches full of seeds and other little flowery stuff. And she goes and says, all right, you take the lead on this one. Let's see if we can guide you through it.
All right.
All right. Okay. So we're going to want to use oil this time for the base. So go ahead and take care of that. I used wine last time, had to shit something awful for a week. I'm not going to make that mistake again. Oil it up.
I'll pour in
Great.
some oil and
Done.
get some of this poppy that was just provided to me by Sister Agatha and sprinkle that in.
She takes a little valerian and says, this as well now, just right in raw. No need to mash it up.
And then I will start the process here.
Okay, perfect. And now, in a little homage to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and how alchemy works, we're going to sit here for a moment.
For 2 minutes.
For 2 minutes, which we will abbreviate to 20 seconds. Now, Dillon, I will ask you to, in your head, do your best to count 20 seconds, which begins now as the pot begins to boil. Do your best now. You gotta watch it close now. Now you wanna watch the bubbles rise. You don't wanna make a mistake here because if you mess it up, it's gonna lose potency. It's not gonna be what I need to do. Don't listen to what's going on outside. Look at the pot. Look at the pot, Dillon. Now, all right, I hope you're right. All right.
That's so wonderful.
So,
All right.
we'll see how good you are at the conclusion of this process, but I want you to roll. Go ahead and let's have this be either a finesse or an instinct roll, whatever your choice is, as you lower the pot deeper into the flames.
Finesse.
Okay, finesse. Let's see how this goes.
Let's just get to it.
Yes.
And spend a hope.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes,
And,
sir.
Oh, you using
and
your
We won't need it
experience?
later.
I'm using my experience trouble brewing.
Hey, that's applicable. Why not? Go ahead.
And boy, did I need it.
Oh no.
That is a 5 with hope plus
Okay.
2 for a whopping 7.
Okay. As you pull the cauldron up, you can see Margaret.
Now, I'm going to mark a stress to re-roll that because it was an experience.
Why not? I love it.
Because 7,
Perfect.
we can't start this
Quite bad.
off with a 7.
She, Margaret wants to be like, maybe a little longer. Okay, we can try.
That's a 2, and that's a 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, we broke 10.
With hope or fear?
With hope.
With hope. Okay, you may gain a hope back. I love that. An 11 with hope. Okay.
Yeah, I'm bad at rolling right now.
You drop it back into the bellows for a quick second, into the fire. As you pull on the fire, it gets a little bit more roily, and she's like, all right, I think that's fine. Okay, now let's take the eyebright off the shelf there, give it a grind. Great. A little bit of boar's tusk, I'll throw that in there. All right, 10 seconds now, Dillon, wait. Now it's boiling, count now. All right, don't get distracted. There's a huge crash in the back hallway. Oh, I'll have to go check on that in a moment.
I think there we go.
Now, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's pull it off. Now give me a finesse roll again.
Oh
Let's
my
see if we
God.
can make this happen.
There we go. That's a 16 with hope.
A 16 with hope. Beautiful. Are you using trouble brewing again? Or are you
I am
leaving
not.
it?
I've been having trouble brewing.
You're hanging on to that hope. Okay, with a 16, you get it up off the thing and she's all right, now pour it into this vial here.
I pour it in
Perfect.
slowly.
Careful. That's all I need. Great. Okay, and now let's get it in a cask here off the flame and we'll divvy it up for you and your friends to take the rest, all right?
Thank you, Margaret.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
a
sure you're
peach.
tired from working in the mines, and I don't want
They
my
work us
best
hard in there.
customers. Yeah, they do. I know. I used to work there myself before old innkeeper Bajkovich decided to give me this job behind the counter here.
Well, I'm glad you're not doing that hard labor, Margaret.
Me either. Too old for that. Talk to Sister Agatha outside. She goes in the woods every day.
Yeah, she's a good one.
It keeps active. We should all learn something from Sister Agatha. All right, take that with you, and I'll just keep the rest here for myself for the next couple of weeks, and maybe we can do a little brewing another time, shall
Always
we?
a pleasure doing business with you,
Get
Margaret.
out there. Go have yourself a good time. Get out from behind the bar. I want you away from the mead. You
As I sip
have
mine.
just acquired a reasonably well-brewed potion.
Reasonably well is as good as we
Reasonably well. She lays out like the recipe book, and you see like the desired effect is to relieve aches and muscle pains and stuff like that. When drunk, you get like 3 or 4 vials of this. It will increase one's agility ability. The agility trait by +2 for 10 minutes.
Oh.
If drunk. Let's
Side
say.
effects?
Yeah, that's a good question. She's
Depends on how poorly I made it.
yeah. Depends if there's a later day side effects, but at least the desired effect should be that agility increase, a relieving of the muscles, and perhaps a heightened awareness, a little bit, almost like a caffeinated effect. And you head outside. Sister Agatha, you were sitting there just alone. Do you socialize with anyone at all?
No, very quietly, very happily puffing along on my pipe, and I am scanning the room, just kind of taking in who's here and listening into little bits of conversation. Yeah.
It's the usual crowd, except there is one fella next to you. Would you go ahead and just make just a knowledge roll to see if you recognize this guy?
That's 2 of these.
2 of those, yeah.
That is a 9 with fear.
9 with fear. Okay. I will be taking 1 fear token, and I will be placing it here for later. I love it. There's this reset here. We have 1 fear token built up. You don't recognize this fella. You work in the mines, and you recognize like the soot and dirt of probably a smelter, who is what you guys would bring the raw material to refine the silver, get the lead away from it, and stuff like that. You smell that same smell that is accompanied by being next to like that burning molten metal and stuff. But he looks at you and just says, "Do you mind not smoking that right in my face?"
I laugh a little bit.
I don't get enough of that during the day. I'm not joking. I'm not telling a goof.
I take it from one side of my mouth and move it to the other side.
Well, thanks. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it.
I'd like to just see if I can get a sense, because I don't recognize him.
No. He seems angry, and
Right.
he seems like he's in his cups a little, and
Right.
he is sort of like...
Do I have any money?
I think you would have some meager coin,
Can I
potentially.
buy him a drink?
If you'd like to, yeah.
like
How
to
do you
buy him a
approach
drink.
that? Do you just...
I just, because Dillon's back out now.
Yeah.
I just look to Dillon, and I whatever I have to buy, I put, my 1 silver or whatever on the table, and I just kind of
you don't usually
smile
have one.
and
Oh.
point at him.
Of course.
What, me? For me? Go ahead, and let's have you roll a presence roll.
Presents.
So this will add your presence bonus, yes.
That's not great. That is 5 with fear.
Okay. A failure with fear.
Yeah.
The drink hits in front of it, and you can tell right away he's, like, insulted. He's like, "What, you think I need somebody to buy my drinks for me? I don't need your charity. I'm going to come into quite a bit of money later on. All right? I don't need anybody else doling out drinks for my benefit." And he puts it back in front of you kind of angrily and picks up like a little snack food that he's got in his hands, and he goes over to the fire, and he just seems like he's pissed off. Margaret comes back out around. "What's up his ass, eh?
It wasn't me, I swear.
What would you do? What would you say to him?"
And I literally go, nothing.
"Why's Tobias all bent out of shape, eh?" Tobias, he's one of the smelters for the mines.
Look at her. Don't look at me. It's never me.
Seems like he's...
I'll tap the pipe, but I assume other people in here are smoking as well.
Yeah.
I'll tap the pipe, and I want to look back over towards him. He's over by the fire. He's not interacting with anyone
He's
else?
staring into it, and the snack food has been put down, and he's got his arms crossed, and he looks tense, but he's staring into the fire. And just at that moment, as you're looking, the door bursts open, and a bunch of dirty silver miners walk in, leading the group.
How are you doing?
Would you please describe your character, Liam?
Yes, this is Hans, or Big Hans, as he's called with his friends. He's a gigantic 6'5" German who is barrel-chested, shirtless, because he finds shirts itchy. He's got, if you look closely, he's got very nice pants and shoes on that have been destroyed from working in the mine for 2 months, which he's been there about 2 months because his father, who's a rich merchant in Germany who runs silver mines, has kicked him out, and his uncle's kind of given him his dream. He loves rocks, doesn't like books so much as rocks, so he's luckily enough, he thinks he's just happened into a job in his favourite place, the mines.
Yes.
And he's just over the moon that yet again another successful day. Smashing it rocks, best thing in the world, right, guys?
No response from most of the bar.
They get it.
And as you file into the room moving forward, we see bringing up the rear behind you.
Yes, you see, Isolde Brooker, her name is Izzy, and she's about 16, and, boy, I don't know if I can hold up this accent, whatever this is.
I love it. Push on.
Yeah, she's 16, and she has 2 jobs. She works in the mines, but she also has been training to be a squire, and she is the daughter of a very specialized blacksmith, and she has taken on many of his talents, and I just want to do my best.
Yes. And you are not coming from the mines. You kind of grouped up with these people on your way back.
Yes.
You guys see that Izzy is covered in dried horse shit.
It's shit. It's shit. It is. That's why I stink.
I feel like I'm still like, you're right there, Izzy. I slap her on the back regardless. Absolutely ambivalent to the...
You didn't want to use the
but with
trough
love.
outside?
This is not my shit. This is...
That doesn't
a
mean we
horse
want to smell it. There's a trough outside.
Well, horse shit smells a little different than human shit.
Is that
Still
shit?
not good.
One old guy's
No.
like, I like the smell.
Oh, okay, Roger.
It feels like the farm.
Didn't need
It's
to-
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hans realizes he hasn't really got anything to wipe it on now that he realizes what he's done. He's like,
You can put it back on my sleeve.
Oh,
if you
it's
want.
all right. Oh, it's a shame.
And then finally bringing up the rear after like 8 or 9 more miners come in after the fact, all finding their tables and reuniting with folks. Peeking around the corner, Gina, would you please describe your character for us?
You see a bushy mustache enter frame first.
The mustache enters before he does.
It's big and bushy, and a little bit of dust debris falls off at the sudden jerking movements. Looks to be a very weathered, worn man. Gray hair, potentially in his 50s. His body knobby and crunched over, but incredibly fit arms. Tank. Not so good at knees. Knees rough, a little shaky. And that is Fritz Bergmann entering the establishment. Not too keen on crowds.
Fritz, close the door behind you, eh?
Fine. You don't have to shout.
I walk over with a little bit of ale for
Oh.
Fritz. There you go.
Izzy, you sweet thing. I do have quite a lot of dust in my lungs today.
There is. Yeah. Just wets up the dust. To get it out. Isn't that how it...
No, you just swallow the mud.
Okay.
By the way, did you see anyone come in before me besides us?
Well, I saw just our group and whoever is here. I mean, I want to say, I see Sister Agatha over there.
Oh, dang it. I'll be right back.
All right.
And I go outside to take a bath in the trough.
Okay. You pop back outside really quick. You just see Agatha through a window as you peer in the light. What is going through Fritz's head as you see Sister Agatha?
I promised I would never let her see me right after work. This is when I'm at my worst. I forgot that she comes here now. And I need to... Well, at least I'm not the worst smelling one in there. What is that? Is it me?
The trough is filled with water. Do you want to go ahead and start cleaning yourself up?
Yes, I do.
The
It
rain
makes
is-
very little difference.
Even the rain, which is starting to fall just a little heavier now as you're outside.
Oh, a shower and a bath. What a
cut
lucky day.
Back inside as Fritz is cleaning up, you get to the counter. You take up about 2 seats worth of space.
I will grab the mead or beer that Sister Agatha bought for that jerk who didn't take it, and I will slide it over to
Hey,
Hans.
Dillon, that's very nice of you.
Cheers, my friend.
Thank you.
Good
One
stuff.
shot, bang, whole thing. Oh, Any more of those?
I savour it. Special stuff that is. Father Godwin brought that over for us to enjoy. Not to be
May I
not
try?
enjoyed. Yeah, of course you can.
Give me a little.
Oh, sorry, Izzy. Can we have another one?
We'll open the cask, Dillon. If you're going to be behind the counter, you're going to work, all right?
All right. I'm happy
Who made
I'm
it?
happy to.
I don't know. Somebody brewed it. Father Godwin always comes
Just as long as it wasn't Dillon.
No, Dillon had no hand in it, I promise. Don't worry.
But I'm pouring
Dillon,
it.
He did have a hand in... you're going to share, aren't you?
I always share.
Well, let me see you share. I'm not going to take your word for it, Dillon.
Pour it.
Pour a little bit in there, and then I will take out one of the potions and say, Sister Agatha, thanks for the help on this. And I will pass one.
I'll tell you what disappears within my cloaks.
You hear like a little... as it gets like shoved
Yeah.
in next to
There.
your little hawk there.
And it was anytime you hear there's a little little giggle from Agatha as it happens, and I see you over there, and I'm just gonna kind of give a little nudge with my elbow.
What?
I'll kick your boots with my bare feet.
She scares me a little.
Oh, she seems all right.
Yeah, she is.
I
Hi.
stare just at you and just puff, 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 puff.
And I just...
Have you... Is there something inside there?
Again, I kind of cock my head at you and open up and show you Malachi.
Oh, God!
Have you not seen Malachi?
What is that?
I think it's a hawk.
On my leathered arm, I will reach in. Malachi will stand onto the leathered arm, and I pull him out and just sort of show you. Whoa! He's quite extraordinary. Again, he has a presence to him of sort of pride and confidence that really outshines everyone in the room.
Proud-looking hawk.
Proud-looking hawk. And I'm gonna take a little grub out of it's still alive, out of my bag here. I'm gonna toss it in the air. He grabs it, and then I just again whisper, "Hush." And it's gonna go fly and make sort of a circle above, land on my arm, and then I will tuck him away again.
Everybody kind of does a little clap as they see the hawk. It's
I want to
punch,
look
right?
over at Tobias.
He is not amused. He looks over, furrowed brow,
Cool.
just muttering to himself. And go ahead and, if you would make an instinct roll for me as you look at him again.
I would like to spend a hope. I have an experience, open ears, open heart, open mind.
Absolutely.
And I would just like to perceive as much about him as I can with my years of silence and just listening and being aware.
Please do go ahead and roll.
So I'm adding +2 to this. That's a little better.
And whatever your instinct is.
Okay, that is a 12 with fear, unfortunately.
Okay. A
Skull is getting
12
full.
is a success with fear, though. You are getting a nervous vibe from Smelter Tobias. His irritation seems to be coming from a place of being preoccupied and being impatient. And you notice, like, his fingers are tremoring along his other arm as if he is, like, waiting for something to happen. Staring into the fire.
It actually would have been a 13. You said instinct, right?
13, yeah. 13, 12, both
great.
successes.
Okay, great.
And he's drumming his fingers, and we cut outside to you for a moment.
Yes.
Fritz, as you are currently on the city streets. There's a little bit of rain, and while you are outside, you notice something.
I do.
While you are just like soaked in both rain and this trough water, who knows how long it's been there, you start to notice there's some sliminess in it. Maybe this was a mistake. I think after a while you're just sort of hoping the rain washes your body off.
Oh boy.
All of this for barefoot smoking Agatha.
I know, right? It might be
Dream woman. Dream woman. She's so free.
There is a figure that runs along the street and sprints. It's a small figure, seems to be like a young man, skinny boy.
Oh no.
Maybe like 14, 15 years old, with a great deal of fear in his eyes, and he runs into the alley and comes face to face with you.
Ah! What do you want? Are you here to kill me?
Nothing. I don't want anything. I'm sorry.
That's what all the thieves say.
I'm not trying to steal anything. I wouldn't.
Explain yourself.
Who are you?
Why are you asking? You are here to kill me, aren't you?
No, I'm killing
trying
you.
to
No,
verify
I'm
my
not trying to
name.
kill anybody. I promise. My name's Francis. I'm just. I
Good
ran.
start.
Yeah.
What are you here to do?
There's people behind me. They're chasing me.
I see no one.
And as you look, can you go ahead and just make? Let's have this be an instinct roll as well for you to look down the street.
Ooh. Okay. That is a 22 plus 2.
With
so
hope
24
or
with
fear?
hope.
With hope. Go ahead and gain a hope. That's amazing. As you peer around the corner, you do see, as Francis ducks behind the wall and is sidled up against it, very tense. You peek and you see, just coming out of the very edges of the darkness, 2 horses.
With my quarterstaff that Fritz uses as a walking staff, just sort of tucks it behind Francis and tucks him behind.
I lied to you. I do see them.
They're bad men.
They're always bad men. We wait.
And they get off of their horses. He is silent at their approach. You can tell there's so much he wants to say, but he is struck with fear as they both get off of their horses. These are 2 heavily armored men in full chain with black colors that don't bear any kind of symbology whatsoever, just kind of covering with hoods up to mask their face from the rain. And as they hop down, they seem to exchange some quiet words with each other. And you hear... just with that high, what was their roll, 20 plus?
24.
Yeah. You hear pretty clearly, I think he went in there. All right, what are we going to say when he goes in? He stole from us? That's easy. Yeah, all right. Better hurry up. We don't want to make this quick. Otherwise, there's going to be people on us. And they enter the bar. Do you want to stay in the alley with Francis for a moment, or do you want to follow? What would you like to do as they disappear into the tavern for a moment?
I turn to Francis, I grab him by the scruff, and I go, "Run, my boy!" I think, yes,
He
go!
runs. He goes.
Flee!
Wait, and he doubles back. Wait.
No, I was just gonna... I'm good. I'll go talk to people who know me.
You don't know what's going on.
No, but I think they might be after my friend Dillon. They said something about thieving of money, and it's probably him.
No. Thieving of money. They're the thieves.
They're the thieves?
Yes.
Wow, I gotta listen better.
No, look, there's something terrible is happening. There are those men. They're 2 of many.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer to you. What?
Okay. Oh, wow, you're very close. Look, those men are part of a large band. They all have horses. They're all heavily armored. I don't know who or what they are, but they came in. Do you know St. Barbara's Church? They've just begun construction on it on the outskirts of town.
Sure.
They're all holed up in there, and they came with wagons full of silver, and my father's the architect for the church. I was just with him waiting, and they all stormed in. They had all this raw and smelted silver all in the back of a wagon, and then they immediately...
stole the silver?
I think so. I don't think they were miners. I don't...
Men must die.
Die? I mean, listen, they're holding my father at the church.
They're hostages?
Yes, they're holding my father at the church, and I was there. My father found a moment, told me to run, but 2 of them spotted me, and they've chased me all the way here.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It is?
Yes, there is a guardian angel in that pub right there. And she's brought you to me.
And we are gonna cut inside the tavern as that conversation is taking place. In the tavern, 2 massive men, not as big as Big Hans, but they're 5'11", 6'1", very much in this armor, swaggering around as they look at all the citizens. People start kind of going quiet as they pass their table in close proximity, but mostly the activity stays the same. One of them comes up and goes to the bar while the other kind of waits by the door. And he just... Maid, would you mind? 2 meats, please. And she...
I'll sort of put my hand in front of her. I get it.
All right. Go ahead.
Welcome, friends. And as I pour the 2 meads.
Question for you, friend. We came here looking for a younger boy about in his teenage years. You come through here at all?
Haven't seen anything.
We've got a bit of a problem in our hands. My friends and I, we were transporting some valuable goods, and wouldn't you know it, this little fella comes up and takes a bunch of stuff out of the back of our wagon. Can't abide that?
What a little shit.
I agree.
What'd he take?
Probably a handful of silver, some gemstones that we were transporting for our employer. We're just looking to find him, take our stuff back. No need to make a whole thing of it. But we'd like to take him back and make sure he returns everything that he took.
Sorry, we don't have him.
Do you mind if I check the back?
Well, I can assure you he's not here.
You can assure me. I'd like to check the back.
And what did you say your names were?
I didn't.
I think Hans steps over. Seeing this little fucker.
Oh, fuck.
Hello. You doing all right?
Yes, friend. We're doing all right.
Is there something that my friend here can do for you?
Well, we just like to check the back for a thief we're worried might have taken up refuge in your bar. You don't want him going through your coffers, do you?
I didn't see any thieves here. We don't have that kind of people in this tavern.
Don't you? He looks around at all of the folks who are all kind of looking at the altercation happening at the bar now. Sister Agatha, what are you doing in this moment as all of this, as they're all kind of surrounding him?
So, so your sister Agatha can get the same vibe that Deborah's getting, right?
Oh, for sure.
Fantastic. I'd like to look out. Is Fritz still within the window at the trough where I can see him?
Are you? Just like,
100%.
Okay.
yeah, I think you catch Fritz right as like an angel.
He's looking at me.
Francis, we are making eye contact.
You're making out with an angel? What? What are you talking about?
I said.
I catch Fritz's eyes and I kind of to the big dudes that walked in.
Nods in agreement and then points down beneath the windowsill. Not like that. How did that come off? Boy!
Down. Okay, I'm gonna take my pipe out and just kind of tap a little of the spent tobacco out, put it back in, and
Soldier
just.
looks at you with that.
And well, yeah, I'm just gonna look like a very old, fragile old woman who's just never.
That's great.
She's just really old and fragile.
Would you please?
Yes, please.
Would you make a presence roll for me?
Sure. I'm not very good at it, but I'll try. Ugh. At least it's with hope. It's a 6.
6 with hope. I think this fellow just looks at you and just looks at the tobacco and rolls his eyes and
I am an old woman.
pays you no mind.
Okay, great. I'd like to then walk out of the bar fairly unnoticed, and get out to Fritz.
As you depart out the door, this fella is joined by his friend.
Are they carrying weapons?
They are strapped with broadswords, and one of them has a little crossbow across his back.
Interesting.
All we need to do is check, and we'll be right out of your hair. We don't mean to ruin your evening of relaxation and celebration or whatever the fuck it is you're doing here.
I mean, if it's all right with you, I could take him round the back, see what's going on.
What? The friend grabs the other one on the shoulder. Like, that won't be necessary. A big fella. We're just looking for a little scamp who stole some stuff from us. It's
No,
all-
that's fine. Let's look for him together. What's the problem?
Go ahead and make a presence roll for me.
A 19 with hope.
You tower over them, and the first fella is like, okay, yeah, let's go look for him outside. What, is there a hiding place outside or something? Or...
Let's find out.
I'll
Come
go
on.
with you. Why don't Bill, why don't you stay in here and...
Oh, no, I'll take you both. Go on now.
Both
Yeah,
of them
Bill,
look
go
at
with
each
them.
other and says, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and head outside. Go ahead, fella, you lead the way.
No, you first, please.
Why don't we all go together?
There you go.
And they all begin to walk towards the door. One of them opens the door. One of them steps through. Not your door. You're around the corner.
Great.
Opens the door. Sister Agatha, you're a bit ahead of them as they all move to the door. What are you two doing as you both get left kind of at the counter?
I think so. This whole time, I think prior to them coming in, she came in with a very large sack, and in the sack is this beautiful armor that she has made for the knight that she works for, Sir Andrew Frank. And so I think because she's so proud of this armor, at the end of the day, she takes it out everywhere to like shine it and clean it. So somebody will ask her about it. Of like, oh, this? Oh, I made this. So I think
pull it out?
I think it's already was out when they came in, and she's
As a
just
maker, I really relate to that.
like, yeah. You're like, oh, you mean this? This? Yeah. It's so crazy. I made
Widow
it.
Margaret's seen it before, so she just like nods at you.
Yes, it's
and
a normal thing that I.
there's just a drunk guy who walks up and goes, "Well, you go there.
Well, it's armor that I made.
Oh, yeah, can I try it on?
No,
Why not?
you're a bit small for it.
What? I'm not small for it.
Plus,
Put it on me.
only one man can wear this. This is for Sir Andrew Frank.
Sir Andrew Frank. Sir Andrew Frank's a drunk.
So are you.
Yeah.
He is a bit of a drunk, and he sucks.
Maybe we both fit in the armor. Because we're both drunk. What do you think of that?
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't know what I just said. What did you say?
I'm gonna just keep cleaning.
And this guy,
No. I shove him.
Go ahead and make
The
a
other way.
strength roll for me.
Okay. Oh, great. All right. So that's 14. It's with hope.
With hope.
Yes.
Building our hope up
Did
for
you say
later.
strength?
With strength roll, yes.
Okay. So that's 15 with hope.
15, you shove this guy out of the way, he stumbles back into a table and yaks all over the floor, too much like, oh, what? Margaret looks to you and goes, I was quick, nice.
All right. So with that, since they've come inside this whole bit, they're walking out. I also reach into the sack just in case, and I pull out Sir Frank's longsword.
That sword comes
And I'm
out
like-
slowly.
Just in case.
It's so long.
I think while this has been happening, the moment they leave, Dillon is going to go through the back
Yeah, out the back.
and is coming around the back.
And we are now suddenly back outside in the bit of rain.
I'm gonna sort of walk towards the back, but the longsword is like dragging behind me, like I'm dragging something. Yes.
And you get outside with these two men, and the second you get outside and the door closes, they both jump you. I'm going to spend, as the door closes, one fear.
I wanted to talk to you about stones.
And the door closes, and it's like, get him, Bill! And the other one jumps around you and immediately is going to try to lock you up on the floor. On the ground outside.
Mud. Yeah.
Deep in the mud. He's going to make an attack against you. On a success, he's not going to deal damage, but he is going to possibly restrain... Oh, I'm sorry, he is going to possibly deal damage to you on this. He's going to mark a stress also to attempt to take you down to the ground if he is successful. So the first guy is going to leap out. Okay. That is, to your evasion score, does a 12 hit.
Where am I finding that?
The evasion score is in the top left
Oh, there it
corner
is.
of your sheet.
Yeah, 8, yeah.
An 8. So you get grabbed, and then immediately you are restrained as he locks your arms up behind your back. And then I'm going to spend another fear that I have built up here. And the other one is going to take his fist, which is covered in a thick steel gauntlet, and he's going to try to sink it into your stomach with a big punch. That is only going to be an 8. Oh, which is your evasion score.
Sorry, wait.
So that is going to be a hit. You were going to take a little bit of damage. Oh, no. You're going to take...
Big target.
You're going to take
He's slow.
7 points of damage.
Oh, that's no.
But
Dude, you're tough as hell.
you're a big fella, That's just minor damage to you. So you were only going to mark 1 hit point. But, Liam, if you want, you are not wearing armor, but you have the bare bones domain card. You could, if you want to, mark an armor slot, one of your 5, to not take any hit point damage.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Would you like to do that? Or do you want to take the hit point?
I think it's alright.
You take it? Okay. Where you hiding him?
I think my instinct is to just get pretty upset about that because I believe I have the Vengeance Foundation as a guardian.
Yeah.
And nobody rocks my stuff like that. So I'm going to come back to him and just go to headbutt him as hard as I possibly can.
Okay, go ahead and make
Hell
this.
yeah.
I'm going to try and hit it really hard.
Hit it really hard using experience. Hit it really hard. All right. Okay. You guys are around the corner. You and you.
This is happening?
Yes, you come around and see the boy makes eye contact with you. You're a little bit down the sidewalk as there's immediately a scuffle right behind you, and you see you rear your head back.
And 18, but with fear.
Okay, an 18 with fear. Go ahead and roll damage. You are using not a weapon for this, right? You're using like kind of an unarmed strike.
Just using my big old
So
head.
go ahead and roll a d4 for me, a 4-sided die, and add, let's say, just roll a d4 for me and see what you get.
That's 4.
4, okay. Plus, I think let's add your strength modifier for this because it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
To the damage, we'll add a little extra. With 6 damage, you knock this guy's nose into his face. Like, you break it immediately. Blood is gushing from his face. Oh! Oh! You guys see chaos as the first guy, shocked, holds him even harder. So you just see, he is kind of getting pulled along by Big Hans, but your arms are still locked up behind your back in place.
Cool.
You two.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly whisper to Malachi. I keep my eyes locked on you, but Malachi knows to go. He's gonna attack the one that's restraining.
Okay.
Restraining Hans here.
Ooh, got it.
And so the hawk is gonna just really loud out of freaking nowhere. I don't know if that gets me anything, but it's like, surprise hawk!
I think we can give advantage
Surprise
to that.
hawk!
Absolutely. Surprise hawk out of an old woman's coat is definitely advantage.
Yes, and as it happens, just to add some flavor, I'm gonna go, it's Domine for
Oh my god.
Just some string of Latin is just gonna come out of my mouth.
That's amazing.
As this hawk just comes out, and I'm gonna fly over and basically attack the head and the, I'm gonna go eyes, of whoever is holding on.
What's going on back there? Oh.
Okay, amazing. Let's go ahead and have you roll a 2d12s. Are we using swoop? There it is.
I can, yes, I can add
Up to
swoop.
you.
There it is. He's good at this. Now I have a d6 for my attack with Malachi.
Yes, that would be damage.
That's damage.
Yes,
got it.
but you'll add a d6 for the advantage to this attack roll as well because this hawk's coming out of nowhere.
Yes. All right. Oh, terrible. But I'm adding a 6 to this and a 2. That's a little better. So 5, 10 with hope.
A 10 with hope.
Nice.
A 10 is not going to be good enough.
Okay.
Unless, did you use swoop? There it is, or did you hold
I did.
on? Okay,
I
you
added
did.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. 5, and that's the 5. What can I add? Is there anything I can add to make this work?
You know what? If you would like to have your Hawk Malachi
Can't
mark a stress, I can let you re-roll.
Can't you use your adaptability as a human? When you when you use one of your experiences, you can mark a stress to reroll.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I could mark Malachi's stress to remember.
Yes.
Stress that hawk out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stress that hawk out.
Stress that hawk out a little bit. It's just
Malachi is
It's raining.
fine.
It's unpleasant.
So he's gonna do the whole
Go
thing
ahead and do a
again.
re-roll. Yeah, we'll go with the advantage and all.
Yeah.
How we do? That's worse.
Okay. With fear or with hope?
It is still with hope.
Okay.
Boy, okay. That's again a 10.
Okay. Okay. So this guy's like, Billy, you okay? Are you okay? Oh shit! Oh fuck! And then this hawk is just like, and you're just whipping him around.
It's hard to get a purchase.
This guy's having a bad time. With hope, you said though, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But I don't get both the hope. I just get the hope. Do I get the hope from the first
just the
roll?
one
And
hope.
that's
Yeah,
what
just
I
the one hope. I am going to stick with you guys for just a moment here. I'm going to spend a fear to interrupt you. So with this fear, Sister Agatha, you send this bird out, and the fellow with the broken nose runs over to you and tries to boot you to the ground with one big kick.
Oh!
Sister?
Yes.
Oh! Heck no!
I am your shield.
Okay. What is I am your shield?
That means that if I'm within very close range, I can mark a stress to jump and stand to try and stand in the way of the attack.
There is only one problem with that. You are restrained.
By a so even if I'm okay,
You can't quite get there.
Backpack him.
yeah, I was that was the hope. Yeah.
But I do have good news here.
No.
You only rolled a 7.
Yeah, can't get me on that.
So he goes to kick, and you go, how do you avoid that?
No, even better. I'm mostly fabric, so he kicks, and it's just clothes.
Like bullfighting just goes through
Nobody has
fabric.
any idea what shape Agatha is underneath these
You are
clothes.
a true mystery.
Someday, Fritz may know.
Don't! I cannot
Place his cards right.
Just
need
a
to learn
big
to play
boot. This guy
cards.
pulls his
Yeah,
groin on the kick. He's like, ow!
Nothing.
There's chaos out here. What are you guys doing? I think you're right there.
I'm out in the alley.
Yes, you're right in the alley seeing this go down.
Francis!
What?
Get in the barrel! The empty ones! Get away from her!
And goes to charge at the one that tried to.
Okay, are you going to make an attack with your pickaxe?
Yes, I
Okay,
am.
go ahead and roll an attack. 2d12s, please.
Okay.
Just spoke.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry to take that.
We're doing marking stress.
Sister Agatha just shrugs.
Hey, wait a minute.
Noted.
Marking a stress to reroll as a human?
Yes, I am.
Okay, gotcha, no worries.
And then crosses herself.
Okay, beautiful. That's much better. That is 14, 15, 16, 17 with hope.
Yes, very much. Go ahead and give yourself a hope, and go ahead and roll damage for me. So this will be with your quarterstaff. It is a D10 plus 5 because of the we're using like the small dagger being affixed to your quarterstaff to add that extra 2 damage.
It helps me reach the high
It's going to be big damage. Go ahead.
Question.
Yeah.
How is the other guy that is restraining
Yes.
Big Hans also within very close range?
He is not. He is
Okay.
he's a little ways away.
No problem. That is a 7 plus 5.
Okay. 12?
Yeah.
God.
A lot
Okay.
of adrenaline going through my body right now.
He turns around on you and he pulls a sword and he is just about to swipe at you. How do you kill this guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Describe it
we've
for
just
me.
started killing.
Oh my god.
Or you can non-lethal if you wish.
This is a weirdo. He's killing.
He tried to kick a
There
nun.
is. He tried to kick a nun and murder a child.
He's holding a sword up with an intentionally lethal blow.
Yes. I think Fritz, with very little confidence, tries to say a couple of gibberish Latin words because that's what Sister Aggie just did. So it's kind of like an under his breath. And then it's just a quick, sees his head as a big pile of rock and just.
Bill, no! And then this guy's drops to the ground. As you see this, the rain begins to intensify. The blood begins to spill out onto the dirt as this fella is unmoving.
I have battle flashbacks from the several battles and wars I've been a part of.
And immediately, it's
blood.
like,
Wenceslas.
With blood speckled on my face, I look over at Fritz and give him a wink.
oh, serendipity.
Still quite a lot going on over here.
As that happens, you come out the back, and are you also heading out front?
Yes.
Okay.
No, at the back
Are-
too.
am I?
as well.
Am I on the side seeing Fritz just pickaxe this guy,
You
or am
see-
I
we'll
on the
walk
other
out.
side?
You see a small boy duck into a barrel, and then Fritz goes, and pickaxes this dude through the temple of his forehead, and then
Have escalated.
drops it out. And that's all you see, because everything else is happening in front of the bar.
I'll Fritz, and
Get
I'll
them before they get you. Get them before they get you. Get them before they get you.
I'll come around.
You sprint forward. You see Big Hans is just shaking this guy around as a hawk is like making drive-by like swipes.
Shit. I guess I will try to. Well, like, there's a dead body on the ground. This is escalated. Fuck it. I'm gonna get this guy off. I'm gonna get this guy off Big Hans. And I'm gonna.
He's too low to reach
I
back.
see.
Yeah, right.
I see.
Right in the small of your
I
back.
see shit has escalated, and I think my daggers come out, and my boy is in trouble, and I love nothing more than attacking someone who doesn't know that I'm coming.
I love it. With advantage, so go ahead and add a d6 as well.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, people they're not expecting
That
all
is
this
cocked.
this ambush.
That is a 11, 15 with fear.
Fear. That is definitely a hit, though. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
And he is an ally is within melee range of my target.
Certainly.
It's gonna be rough for this guy.
Uh-oh.
That is gonna be 10, 11, 12, 13.
Describe it for me.
Yes.
So as Hans is like shaking him, I just sort of wait till a shake brings him his back closest to me, and then these two knives are gonna go up into like whatever type of armor he's wearing, where there's a little weak point. And as I get him, I'm just gonna say, "We tried to help."
And he is gesturing past you, and I'm going to spend a fear.
Oh no!
And you see on horseback,
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
this guy is sprinting forward. Shing! Sword comes out, and he's going to try to swipe at you.
All right. I'm
Now
just
are you gonna use
now that his arms are free, he gets his warhammer. Brunhilde. And,
Brunhilde? Okay.
he names his things. Yeah, and try to just put it in front of the sword that's coming in.
Okay, great. So he's going to make that attack. You are now the target as you get
Dillon.
up there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an 11, which is going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be just 5 points of damage.
The blocking action not helpful.
Well, the blocking, you could use your armor if you wanted to do an armor
yeah,
slot.
sure.
Because it does hit your evasion score, but this could be an armor slot for you.
Yeah, let's do an armor slot.
Okay, the armor slot comes down. You feel like a boom in your hand as this guy, with the full force of a mount that is moving like
force, yeah.
quite quickly,
Oh, geez.
knocks you off balance. He is going to
already said this
continue on past you as the horse rears up at the impact, scaring the horse a little bit. That is all I'm going to do. I'm going to pass it back to you guys, as this guy is just within range. He's on a horse, though, also heavily armored.
He is in range.
He is in range.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
him,
everybody occupied, and you are behind everyone.
I'm just like, shit. So I'm gonna try to just like lift up the sword, and then just spin to get momentum and try to hit the guy on top of the horse.
You guys see. And go ahead and roll an attack.
All right.
This is not going to be with advantage. He sees the situation.
Okay. Well, I'm
and-
gonna use an experience.
I love it.
Which is called. It's my first time.
It's my first time.
All right. I'll take a swing.
Go ahead and roll a d12. Are you aiming for the man or the horse?
I am aiming for the man.
Okay.
I'm
got
not gonna
it.
hit. I can't hit the horse.
No, I can't hit the horse.
Okay. Let's go. I don't remember which one it was. Okay. That's terrible.
-4.
Okay. So we got. Okay, it's with fear, so
Oh
that
no.
sucks.
Okay.
It's 10,
Stacking it up.
12?
12 does hit.
Okay.
Yes, that 12 is what you needed.
Great.
Go ahead and roll damage then.
Okay.
That is a success with fear.
Okay. Oh, that's so shitty. All right, I rolled a 1. Okay, 1 plus 3, so 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4 points of damage. This guy's just going to take
Yeah,
a
something. That's
First
okay.
time.
It's okay.
He's going to take a minor wound as the sword.
Is he bleeding?
It
Does it
scrapes
knock him off the horse?
It does not knock him off the horse, and in fact, the horse, which is like kind of like galloping and bucking a little bit, he stays on the horse, but the back legs go to hit you. I need you to make. Let's have this be an agility roll to get out of the way.
Use
Great.
your armor.
Great. Yeah, I know.
You didn't put that armor on, did you?
I didn't yet.
No, I think you're not wearing it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't yet. So, not good. But at least this was hope. 7.
With hope.
Or no, in agility. What's my output? Okay, so 8.
Okay. 2 horse hooves kick you firmly in the clavicle, bruising you badly. You are knocked prone over.
Do I get a hope for that since that's a.
If you rolled
reaction?
a
Okay.
failure with hope, you do get a hope roll.
Great.
Yes. Oh, you might not get it on a reaction.
On a I don't think you do on a reaction.
Yeah. On a reaction roll, I don't think you do. Okay, so that is going to only be. You actually don't catch too much of this hoof. It's just like a glancing blow. You only take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
I believe that is
That's
a
under
minor
minor.
wound, right, for you? Yeah, so
Yes.
you'll take 1 hit point.
But
You won't
because I
be...
have unstoppable, you reduce the severity of physical damage by 1 threshold, so it would take.
Do you want to use this now? It's once per long rest you get that ability. This fight might almost be over. It's only 1 guy here.
Oh yeah, no.
Well,
no.
I would...
Sorry, while
That's right,
unstoppable.
Yeah, here,
Oh,
keyword
so
here.
these you don't get
yeah.
continuously. Got it. No, I'm not.
Okay, you want to hang on to it for now? Yeah.
When I see Izzy hit the ground, I want to reach into my cloak on the other side from where Malachi usually is. Malachi's, gonna fly back eventually, but I want to pull out my bow
Nice.
because I'm still at a little bit of a distance to this, and I want to aim at the guy on the horse.
Okay, go ahead and make... Absolutely, go and make an attack roll.
That's better, my friend.
Yay.
With hope, 17.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, that's going to be a hit. I'm scared for this guy. Poor fella.
Fritz graciously
Oh,
steps out of your
poor
way.
fella
Clean
charging
line
a
of sight.
young.
Yeah. Murder in his eyes.
That's not bad either. That's 10 physical damage.
10 physical damage.
Murdered through his eyes.
Deborah, describe it for me.
Absolutely. So I pull it out from the other side of my cloak, and things kind of billow in the wind, almost as if there's like divine wind coming from somewhere.
It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And I knock this arrow, and again I kind of take a quick little glance over at Fritz there.
I cannot believe this is happening. I knew I took the bath for a reason.
And then right back, and it's that like slow-mo moment of like release. And it goes through, and I just went through one eye, through the helmet, the visor, wherever it was, like that whole.
Slams with a clang down. The horse takes off and bolts. There are still 2 horses from the other 2 guys hooked up to a post here, but immediately the night becomes quiet. All of you standing out here in the rain as the blood begins to pool along the dirt roads.
I will jump into action and go, Hans, grab him. We're taking him in the back.
Okay.
Get that kid.
Are they both dead?
Are you okay?
Both
Three
of
of
them
them.
on the ground are dead.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Before he grabs them, I do just want to go over them, and you do see her just a very soft, small prayer.
I think Hans
each
does it.
one.
I think Hans does it with his as well.
Yeah.
Last
Just
right.
a little soft prayer for all 3 of them.
Dillon does not.
Yeah. All of them are like laid out on the ground. They're quite heavy. Are you just gonna pull them as much as you can into the back?
I'm gonna let Hans do that. I'm gonna let Big Hans do the heavy lifting.
And I'm gonna just filter through their pockets.
Doesn't really know.
Okay.
I'd like to walk up to Fritz and just like
not very
clear a
knightly
little
behavior.
hair out of the side of his eye and tuck
I'm
it
not fine.
behind his ear.
As I want to swing around and back into everyone, be like,
As I wipe the blood from my face.
while I'm still holding both of them and they're bleeding all over the floor.
Yeah,
Does
and I'm just
anybody know why they were here?
I
Wait, where?
I do.
do. He does.
I do.
I'll
Who's
just
that? Who
point.
the hell is that?
I'm Francis.
Oh, hello.
Are they dead? Oh my
Dead
God.
as a doornail, Sonny.
Okay.
Do it in
It's
the
all right,
barrel.
though. It's all right. Get him a beer.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to that.
I'll take these away.
You,
walks
as
into the-
you're bringing both of these things here, are you going through their pockets? You
Yes.
said. Can you go ahead and let's have this be an either a finesse or an instinct roll, whatever you want to like run their pockets.
Easy.
Wait,
Don't
did
go
I do
through the
damage? I did do damage, right?
You did, yeah.
Okay, sorry, doing my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Don't go through the dead's pockets.
what am I doing again?
Go
yes.
either a finesse roll or an instinct roll
dead
to
are
like
bad.
peruse their pockets.
God won't like it.
Oh my god, that's really good.
Oh my god.
Okay, hope, 23? right?
23 with O?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you get that. You gain a hope as well.
Gold bar.
And as you collect, you get Daggerheart gold is measured differently. It's kind of just like handfuls and stuff like that. So you find several handfuls of gold or
my God, I'm
a
rich.
coin of money. Yes,
Groschen, is it?
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, I forgot to say it again for everybody.
Groschen.
Groschen.
That's the recently become the state's coin.
Yes.
From all the silver mines.
Thank you, Liam. That's incredible.
I had so much goshen in my hand at once.
That's not groschen.
Rich.
You grab a ton of it. You also find a folded piece of parchment with writing on it.
This is probably nothing. Throw it away.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
No, yeah, just maybe pick it up. Okay, great. You hold these two guys and bring them into the back. There's a third. Who's grabbing the third guy?
I'll do the third guy, and I will also
Loudly drag him in.
I will also go through his pockets, but not so obviously.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You guys bump the door open. You grab that paper. You start looking at it. Can you read? Your choice. What's your knowledge score? -1?
No. Yes, it is.
Okay. It might be. You could probably read it, but it's going to take you a long
It's gonna
time.
take me a minute. I think I can. There's. I know some words, you know.
Sit down next to Izzy and go, sound it out.
Stein can have a look if you like.
Stein can have a look.
If you want.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Thank you.
I mean, I had most of it.
Oh, sure, if you want.
No, do it.
All right. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a tiny little stone with a face on it. It's his favorite pet rock. He loves rocks. And he's like... He does listen. And he sort of aims it at the page.
What's he see?
I think I got it.
Sound it out.
Yeah, oh, that's a puh. And that's it. Okay.
You start reading slowly,
Yes.
or you to your perception, Stein
Reasonably
is
well.
whispering you, but you can quite easily read.
Yeah.
And this thing is like kind of interposing itself as almost like a comfort mechanism.
Yeah,
for you.
it's his, yeah. It's his
Dumbo's feather.
It's his brain, but he doesn't think he's smart, but he thinks the rock is, so it works.
This is a letter. It's clearly written in a scraggly, not well practiced hand. It is reading, "We will leave the silver unguarded at the smelters. Feel free to grab as much as you can. And also, turn an eye to St. Barbara's Church. There is a font that is worth a great deal. I am looking forward to working with you and becoming a part of your band." And it is signed Tobias.
Traitor.
Are you reading this out loud?
Traitor.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, is Stein reading this out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Stein have a different voice.
It's a bit to unpack. So it turns out that the silver's been left unattended somewhere for someone to take. I hate that.
I
Right?
don't hate that.
And that they're saying that at the church, that
Hate
they're
it.
at the cathedral.
I loathe it.
Right. Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, but what would they do that for?
There's more information.
Oh.
They've taken hostages.
Yeah, they have. Sorry, my father.
Please, I won't remember.
My father is working on St. Barbara's Church.
Yeah.
The church that will be named for St. Barbara. And these men, they stormed the church. They had a wagon full of silver, and they started.
That's what
stealing-
this says.
Okay, I can't read, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay.
So they're just holed up in the church there. They have my father and several of the other workers that were there just keeping an eye on the construction site, and I'm worried my father's not gonna be okay. There's a man there. He looks really mean, and
Is his name Tobias?
he called himself the Wolf.
So yes, I hear that name. And I'm just gonna kind of nod to you. And I'd like to head back over towards the tavern and just peek in through the window.
Is he still there?
I think you guys are actually in the back of the
Oh,
tavern,
okay.
so if you want to peek out from the back
Yeah.
through the door to look
Sure.
in,
He's
you
still
wanna-
there? Yeah.
He is by the fire. He's looking out, and you can see he's actually he's not by the fire. He's at the window looking out, but he is
Suddenly-
looking out into the alleyway, so he can't quite see what's going on. And you see him start to move to the door cautiously. Nobody else is paying any attention. They've all gone back to their business. And he looks outside.
I would like to stand right at the doorway so when he opens, I'm like there to surprise him a little bit.
You looked at me, so I'm gonna hit him from the back. Not hit him literally, but I'm gonna approach him from the back, and I'm actually gonna I'm gonna
He's going the back door. I see.
Okay.
Oh,
He
got
was
it.
trying to come in to
there's
see what
more
we were
here.
doing.
So I'm sorry.
He's looking out the front.
This
looking
fellow
out
was
front,
looking out
that's
the
what I
window to the
misunderstood.
alleyway.
Yeah.
He's now moving to the front door where those guards walked out of with you.
Right.
And he seems to be he's about to try to get a look at like maybe what's going on. He seems interested. You're gonna sneak around to be
Well,
waiting for him?
I would like to surprise him a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh.
There she is. And I just want to go. And pull out my rosary that I still wear about my neck so that he can see it outside of my clothes.
I don't want no trouble.
While she is doing that, I am going to pickpocket this man.
Okay. Go ahead and let's have it be a finesse roll. Let's go for it.
I have advantages on rolls
I love it.
to steal items.
Pick and pull.
Yes. That is a 20 with fear.
You reach into his pocket. You find a hard bunch of rocks in his pocket.
Yeah, I think knowing that he might be involved in this, I'm looking for like corroborating.
You find immediately raw, not super well refined silver, and you also find just money. But it's
Love that.
way more money than a smelter walks around with. It's almost
Love
like
that even
he
more.
got paid. And he feels with the fear roll. He feels you pull it out, and he takes out a dagger and holds it to you, and then is just tensely standing at the door. Everybody in the tavern is looking over with furrowed brows. This guy can tell he is outnumbered and he's afraid to act, but he is tense.
I will look at Sister Agatha, and I'll look at our friend Tobias and say, I think you may have known our friends.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just go.
Oh, fuck. Did you... Are they dead?
Is who dead?
You guys don't understand. The wolf is going to kill me if anything went wrong.
He's a wolf.
All of you start coming out.
We're still in the middle of Oh,
You are all covered in blood.
I will turn to Sister Margaret, or not Sister Margaret, the widow Margaret, and there's patrons here.
Back to your business.
And
Back
I
to
will
attention.
I will take a handful of the coins that I have just taken from this guy and toss them to Sister Margaret and say, "Round on Tobias, everyone."
Go ahead. You still huzzah. I'm going to say that's helping if you want to spend a hope.
Yes, I do. I will
Okay,
spend a hope.
go ahead and roll with advantage a presence roll, please.
Presence roll, excellent.
Everybody has to ignore blood-soaked patronage. Patrons. Dagger is out.
I am also gonna spend a hope,
Okay.
and I am gonna use my other experience here, silver lining.
I love it.
There's a little silver lining to this, everybody.
Also, because Margaret's shouting on your behalf, I'm going to have you add an extra 1, just in case.
That is 17, 22, 23, 24,
Decent.
25, 26.
26?
Hey, I
Oh
don't mess
my
around when it comes
God.
to.
I had
comes to-
decent 20 in my
with
head.
Fear.
With fear, okay.
Word might get out, but hey, at least everyone's drinking.
Oh, gathering resources. Okay.
Someone's got to feed.
With fear. So,
Master.
this kid, thank you, yum, yum, yum.
The game master.
Everybody, there's a moment, and that drunk guy goes, Huzzah! And everybody's like, all right. And mead starts getting poured. Everybody starts going back to the drinks. You guys do get a couple of looks, and you guys can just kind of force this guy into the back if you want, Tobias.
Yeah.
He is pale. And he walks into the back and sees 3 bodies with you standing over them.
Can I put my massive hand on him? you want to tell what's going on?
No.
I'd like to use Everybody Needs a Hug to give him a much harder squeeze.
Give me a presence roll. Everybody around him and 3 dead bodies on the floor that he glances to also roll with advantage. So add a d6
Great.
as well.
Heck yeah.
Let's see, that's 19 with fear.
19 with fear. Okay. Oh my god.
Everybody stop rolling.
That's
God.
no one rolled.
No one roll
Stop.
anything.
Stop. Yeah.
Tobias says, what you want to know?
Well, in one of those dearly departed's pockets, it said, the wolf, who's your friend, right?
Yeah, I can't breathe. You're squeezing me real hard.
Sorry, it happens.
Oh, you're not letting go. You're just
Not
gonna keep
long,
squeezing.
yeah.
All right.
He said that there's a silver
Yeah.
to be taken, and also there's a font in the new cathedral.
Oh fuck! He read the letter. Oh.
Well, you don't want to get into it. What's that about?
Sorry, Fritz. Oh,
Look me in the eye!
I didn't mean it.
You pustule!
I know.
You son of a motherless ham! You do this on my shift!
No, I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to get you in trouble, Fritz. I just.
Apologize to my ancestry!
I'm sorry to your ancestry, and I didn't listen. I just. A man approached me the other day. Can I promise I'll talk if you just let up a little bit. I think my ribs are breaking.
All right.
All right. Oh, fuck, are they dead?
Yeah.
No, they're just sleeping.
Oh, man, I think they're
Lifts
dead.
an arm up. Boom. They seem dead.
And that guy's head lolls off, and you see a giant gaping pickaxe wound. Oh, fuck, all right, listen, I promise you won't kill me.
Why would we promise something like that?
He, is so scared, he pisses his pants.
I look at him and I say, I promise I.
Listen, it was just an opportunity, all right? It was just, this man came up to me, he remarked on how much silver I had, and he brought me over to the side and said he had a benefactor that would be willing to make a deal if I were to leave a little silver out for to be easy takings. And then I met with this fella. He's a big guy. He's wearing nice armor. He took me out of town a little bit, and there was like 20 of them, all well armored, lots of weapons, and with a cache of bolts and arrows and the like, and a bunch of other stuff they might have taken from other places. I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and they were offering me money. It was sort of a both sides kind of thing that I felt like it was my best interest in 2 ways, to both keep my skin and also, make a little bit of coin. And I may have pointed them towards I was resistant at first because I want to keep my job. Yeah, well, I was. I didn't want to do this. They had swords pointed at me, and they said it wasn't enough, and that they'd have to put me out of my misery, so to speak, if I were to go tell anybody. And I wanted to keep what was. I told them about the font that got ordered at the church a little bit too early. The flooring's not even in yet, and they're ordering baptismal fonts and the like, because the people in charge are morons. I didn't want to always be a smelter, all right? This isn't what I envisioned for my life. I wanted to be an architect. I wanted to build things. And what do? They look me over again. So fuck them, is what I say. Who cares if that baptismal font isn't there anymore? What are they going to do? Order another one. Didn't hurt anybody. I was going to make some money. I was going to make some other people rich. They were going to leave me alone.
I don't like it when people mistreat stones.
What?
You stole this stone we get out of the ground every day, and you don't treat it with respect. I don't like that.
What is he talking about?
Every day it's like this.
Please don't hit me again. No disrespect to the stones thing.
Where is he? This man that wants to hurt these stones.
You are going to die if you go. There's too many.
Is Francis still with us?
Francis is still with you. And he steps forward and he says, "So you're the one who told them? He's got my father." Gah! And Francis steps forward and hits the guy in the face. Tobias.
Get him!
And Francis holds his hand. He clearly
push him
broke
away,
several
push him
knuckles.
away.
Ow, 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 ow. You took my father from me. They're going to kill him. And Tobias says, I didn't mean for any of this.
I'm gonna grab Tobias and I'm gonna say, next time you get the bright idea to sell the town out to 20 heavily armed individuals, why don't you run it by me first?
You're gonna make this right.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to come with us and show them
Oh,
where they
fuck
are.
that. I'm not coming with you. Kill me on sight. All right, okay, I'll come with you. I'll come with you, but I'm not going in. The second he sees me, he'll kill me. He slit my throat like a pig, he said. Please, no.
You're the one writing him love notes.
What was the meeting here for?
I wasn't supposed to meet anybody here. I was supposed to wait till everybody filtered out of the tavern, and I was supposed to open the doors, and we were going to go in the cellar and have a meeting where I was going to get paid, and they were going to go on the merry way. It was all. And then Margaret is in the doorway. She goes, you were going to use my inn, an innkeeper Berkovitz's trust, and you were going to use our establishment for this?
Unreal.
It's not a very nice thing to do.
What are we going to do with him then, everyone?
There's a nice slimy trough in the front.
I think we
cut outside of like
Sister Agatha literally goes,
all right, I'll come with you. I'll go with the church. I'll identify the wolf. I'll do whatever you want. It's fine.
while they are waterboarding poor Tobias, I will be with maybe asking if Margaret will help me, but I think probably some of this unmarked black armor with hoods seems helpful to me.
Oh.
And so I will get us some potential disguises.
You want me to undress him?
Don, we now argue.
Yeah, you do that all the time as a squire,
Yeah,
right?
I just very quickly. Yeah. Done.
It's the fastest.
Like an F1 car.
Yeah. Here you go.
Pit stop. Go. Margaret watches with wide eyes, like she's quite good at that.
Yeah.
What are you two planning on doing?
Huh?
What are you two planning on doing?
What do you mean?
Well, you're both young. Why don't you let the older among us handle it? There's no need for you two to get in trouble.
There's
What else is there to do? What was that?
Darling, you could just go to bed. There's no need to get sorted in all this. I'm sure the three of them can handle it.
Bed?
get involved in it. She
You're
just
a
undressed two dead men.
child. Oh no! Listen,
Go
Quickly.
to bed. It's very early.
I'm just worried. You're all walking into something you don't know all that much about. If it gets too dangerous, do you promise me you won't make fools of yourselves?
I promise, Margaret.
Of course.
I worry about you kids, you know? All right, just what are you going to do? Put the armor on and go on inside?
Maybe. He looks. He's got a little glint in his eye, like that was my plan. And now that you've said it out loud, it doesn't sound great.
Well, what are you going to say your name is?
Bill.
Is that one of their names?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And we've got the kid, and we've got the two horses.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. All right.
see?
Okay, all right. Just make sure you go in with everyone and be careful, because the church isn't built all the way, you know. It's low walls at the moment. They haven't gotten to the roof yet, and there's lots
Oh
of
God,
vantage
it'll be
points.
probably hundreds of years before they get there.
No, I bet it'll be done in 20 years tops.
Yeah, probably.
St. Barbara's Cathedral was completed in 1905.
Holy shit.
Don't build them like they used to.
They don't build them like they recently did.
They don't build them at all, frankly.
They'll be using it like an encampment. Like, you got to be careful. They'll be well fortified.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna, as we start to go, I'm gonna pause. We've got this still had the rest of that money, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna give that to Margaret,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, you mind if I take a barrel or two of this moonshine?
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Oh, I see where your head's at. That's smart.
Always thinking.
Try to bring it back if you can. It's okay if they take a few drinks of it, but, you know, the good Father Godwin did get us one barrel, and I did... You know what, I'm just going to take one cup for myself. And she... From the little tap, and she goes, all right, take the rest, take the rest.
I polish off what was remaining of mine. See you tomorrow.
Ah, it's good stuff. And we cut outside to you guys who are holding Tobias out in the alleyway. What are you guys doing with Tobias out there?
I'm trying to work out where to go.
Yeah, they were in the...
So they're at the cathedral, but you also met them at outside the city.
Yeah, they had a little base of operations, but it seemed mobile. They were taking a tent down when I was out there, and I think they can move and set up quite quick.
What did they want the silver?
Listen, can I just describe to you the guy, and I don't have to come with you? I told you where they are. I told you how many there are. Like, what am I going to do in there?
How about we do
That
both
little
of
boy
those things?
punched me in the face.
How about you tell us what he looks like and you come?
I don't
Sorry.
want to.
Should have thought of that.
Okay, don't. All right. Okay, fine.
That was easy.
I got an idea. You're a squire.
Yeah.
You could go get your knight. And he could come with us. That's a number. That's a sword.
That's
There
a
is
good idea.
no way that man is sober enough to
Yes,
come.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who's your knight?
Sir Andrew Frank.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a
All right, never
good
mind.
idea.
Okay, why are you covered in shit?
They don't know that though, do they?
Who?
These
visitors.
These visitors.
Oh, that's a good point.
If a knight showed up, a knight's a knight, right?
Wait, don't you keep polishing his armor or
Yeah, I have it with
something?
me at all times.
Oh,
I know that's
wait.
really weird, but I do.
I'm
Keep
having
it with
an
me and
idea.
a sword.
Hang on.
This is going away.
I walk up to Hans and I just sort of
drinking the
I measure Hans's shoulders,
Oh, yeah.
and then I move it over to the armor you're holding and try to see if it'll correspond to
what?
your armor.
Sister Agatha, you're a genius.
What?
Hans, I know your measurements very well already because I've already made you I've already made you armor, but I think I can fix this armor to fit you. Is that
Oh.
crazy?
Oh, you want me
Wait.
to put armor on? He feels his bare chest that he loves so much. Or will it help?
Well, maybe you could. Are we saying that he's gonna act like Sir Andrew Frank?
Okay.
No,
you do it
I would
all?
hope not, because then he'd be drunk.
I'll do it
maybe
if
they
we have
don't know.
to.
Okay, I'm gonna try to just start seeing if maybe it'll fit on him.
Okay.
Which I believe Sir Andrew Frank is much smaller.
Okay.
But I think it will
Yes,
just
this
be
is
like
gonna
little.
be-
It'll be more like a laser tag vest.
I want to see if...
You know, like laser tag armor. Yeah.
Okay,
protects
this is going to be like a resizing. You're going to need to try to see if you can make this armor fit in some way.
Okay.
So here's the deal. I'm gonna have to make this like a success with degrees of success.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you roll. What do you want to roll for this? Would you want to roll your
that's what I'm trying to
finesse
see.
or your knowledge? I feel like I can make either finesse or knowledge make sense here.
I feel like
As you're starting to do this and you're saying it's so small, I might lean over and go, would it fit you?
yeah, I mean, I actually mostly made it to my body type because Sir Andrew is very small. And sometimes I wear it at night in my room.
Yes.
And I play around and I act like I'm a knight because I know that will never happen for me, but
Tonight might be
it does
your
fit.
night.
I don't think that's a good idea. I can barely lift this sword.
I'm still looking at my sad thing. I'm like, I'm going to lose all this?
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't want to do it.
But wait, I can't go in and say, I'm Sir Andrew Frank.
You can just
That
be
was an
quiet.
excellent impression.
Wait. Let's have you. I'm gonna roll a luck check here just to see something. Okay. Let's have you roll. Let's have you do a presence roll for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's nothing to add?
I love this so much.
Okay. Just checking to see if there's anything that I can add to this.
Because it was so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
first time
with,
doing an impression
it's
of
with
his.
fear, and it's 9.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
With fear.
Yeah.
It's 9.
Yeah. It's probably good enough.
9.
Yeah, it's it's like not the
probably what I
best
needed to
impression out the gate, but you're very kind friends. But you do know that Sir Andrew has like a very high voice, and
I'm Sir Andrew Frank.
yeah,
It's kind of like a David Beckham thing.
yeah, you could work on it. Yeah,
Real
we're nasal.
high.
We're nasal.
All right.
Where's my
I think
armor?
you got this sound like him.
As Sister Aga will go up and just, Fred, I think we're probably around the same height. I'm a little bit taller. I just, and again, very few words, but I'd say to you, we don't need Sir Andrew. We need a knight. We need you.
I could be the knight. Any knight. I could be the knight.
Neil!
Am I Sir Izzy Brooker? Maybe Ozzy Brooker. Sir Ozzy Brooker.
It's a nice name.
All right.
Kneel for me, Sir Ozzy Brooker.
So I'll snap the armor on.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Just in time.
We're having a moment.
I'm sorry.
We're knighting a friend, all right? Shush.
I kneel in the armor after I put it on very quickly, and it fits very well. I mean, it's a little bigger, but it fits well. But it's heavy.
I twist my staff so that the dagger side is the part that touches you and not the sharp part.
Okay.
I knight thee with all of the godly power this realm gives me.
Place my hand on your shoulder.
With all the godly power this realm gives me. Rise, Sir Isolde. I don't remember the Bergmann.
That's just about right.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so proud
Thank
of
you.
you.
Okay.
We're all gonna
Feel
die.
great.
Don't
Feel
say
great.
that.
Right.
You're negative.
We have you.
I mean,
Because if it doesn't work, we'll send you in.
So we have Dillon, you're in. You're in the other knight's garb.
I'm getting into the Bill's armor.
Black knight garb.
Yeah.
You look like
There's
a
a
knight.
third one.
5'2".
Should we put someone in the third one?
There's actually two more
Two more.
sets of armor.
Oh, yeah. Is there?
I'll wear one. Oh
No.
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 I look at Francis.
You want me to wear one?
I was
What
thinking.
about Fritz?
I will. I'll do it.
And
I'll
Fritz,
save
you
my.
too.
I'll save my father. Yeah, I'll wear it.
They were pursuing you.
Right. Oh, so you wanna have caught me?
Right. And I'm gonna hand him one of the daggers that these guys had, and I'm gonna say, when we bring you in, they'll take you to your father.
Okay.
We're going to sacrifice this child's life that easily.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
No, they're not gonna get me.
What if we put the armor under his clothes?
I feel like I'll look foolish. But
Might look just full.
I'll take one of the chain shirts and I'll put it on under. Yeah,
All right.
just for something.
I don't feel comfortable sending a child into danger. You're fine though, Izzy.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Full
so
grown
full.
adult.
I'll have all of you know I am 14 and legally a
Child,
man.
get out of here.
Do you have any children, actually?
No, but I want to soon.
Okay. All right.
So I will look at it now. I'll look at the group, and I will say, I feel like we've got the basis of a plan, but
We do.
the roughest of.
Yeah.
So, I believe we can. What I think might work is if I come in. He said there's how many Tobias? Did you say over 20?
Like 20 or something? Yeah.
They're all not going to know each other super well. They're wearing similar clothing. They're wearing hoods.
I got the feeling they were mercenaries for hire.
Right. So I'm thinking I come back with Francis and moonshine, trying to get him liquored up. Francis will have a knife. If his father is bound, at the opportune time he can free him, they can get to safety.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Good idea. And if they're drunk enough, they wouldn't notice that maybe
Exactly.
not night.
Well, they'll probably notice him when a knight shows up in that armor, but we can use that to our advantage.
I have one thing I should probably tell all of you that I overheard. They did mention something about doing something to the church before they left that would send a message. I don't know what, but it felt like they were talking about destroying it somehow. I don't know
where the silver is.
Well, not so much lots of silver, but they did. There's a baptismal font that I think. And Tobias goes, ordered it too early. There's no flooring in the place. Morons in charge of it. I wouldn't have ordered it too early.
All right.
And Francis says, yeah, but it's really heavy and it's in the ground, and I think they were trying to pry it loose, and it's made out of silver, and there's gemstones encrusted into it, and I think there's gold, and they were trying to figure out a way to get it loose, but I also think that, they don't like the church or something. I don't know. They had a big barrel they put near the edge of one of the walls and said this will send a message. I don't know what's in the barrel.
Probably liquor.
Maybe.
My Uncle Gunter won't like that. He's bankrolling that church.
Your uncle's bankrolling the church?
That's what he told me. I don't know what that means.
Wait, are you a Fugger?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, here we go.
You're a Fugger.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Why do you
his
ask?
Uncle got him the job.
I have met your uncle. He's very intimidating.
He's nice. What do you mean?
No, he's nice. Yeah, nice guy.
Okay.
Yeah, nice fella.
I don't think he'd like it if something happened to the church, though.
No, well, let's try to stop it then. I don't know what they were referring to, but I'm sure if you get him drunk, we can suss it out.
I like this plan.
I
Much more
don't
organized
like this
than
plan.
any other battle.
Yes.
Do we get to hit anything?
I think you'll get to hear a few things.
Great, let's do it.
Same.
Onward ho.
Onward.
Well, I think I misunderstand.
Yeah.
I thought gold that we had mined had been stolen, but now it's already
Silver.
been made.
Silver.
Oh, sorry, I'm
mined.
silver. I meant silver
Two
that we
different
mined.
things. Silver
two
that you
different
mined
things.
is in their wagon, and they took it, and then
Okay.
they went to the church,
Okay.
and there is a baptismal
And there's
font.
also
Stealing
more
the silver and the font.
So they're trying to
There's-
get
okay.
a double score out of
So
this.
there's a double thing happening. Okay. Because I was
No
like,
one
what a minute.
steals. Still, I had drank too much at the tavern. No one steals our silver but me.
And I'd rather not know about
Okay.
that.
So there's raw silver
that
in
they
a
have
cart
stolen in a cart.
at the
Which is outrageous.
They went to
the-
hole up in the church.
and
now they're
there's
trying to get
this
more shit out of it.
thing.
They're like they
So
found.
they're
this
trying
font.
to get this
lifetime
thing out.
score, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they have Francis's father hostage.
in the church.
For what purpose did the note
He
say?
was there.
So
He
they
was
just didn't
working.
kill him?
Nope, they didn't kill him. They're keeping him there for now.
And Tobias was paid off because
Tobias
leave the silver.
left the
To
silver
leave
out there and also told them about the fact that there was that font in
Thank
the
you,
church.
summary.
Yes, of course. Good to clarify.
And the architect presumably will be helpful in getting the font out of the ground. I would
okay,
think.
got it. Okay.
That would be Francis's father is
Yeah,
working on
right.
it.
Yes, that's what I thought.
So I just want to say, good plan. I don't like sending Francis alone. Can I go with Francis?
If
I don't.
I could have run to her for help, and they could have taken both of us.
Easy.
Yes. Oh, that I feel better.
Are you sure you're all right with that?
Okay.
Do we remember it was Bill? Did the other one have a name?
I don't know. I
name.
sort of blacked out when it happened.
I believe that. All right.
I just got
Simple
Bill.
man's name.
I will take one of the horses.
Okay. One of the horses, you pop up onto it.
Yeah.
Francis jumps up onto your back, like behind you, and should somebody tie me up?
Yeah, I've got some rope, so I will
Tie up Francis,
I will tie up Francis, and I will.
Oh, wait, can I? Dillon, do me a salad. Just let me.
I'll tie
man,
Francis's.
Great.
You guys-
Oh, look at that. It's just you left.
You have a little private moment here as you're tying. Do you say anything to each other as you tie Sister Agatha's hands?
I really hope Izzy knows that was an official knighting. I'm 63rd in line for the throne, you know.
I take my now bound hands and I boop your nose.
Shivers.
Shivers. I forgot what I was doing.
It falls.
When did you have such beautiful eyes?
Again, I
How
look,
could
I look
God
at you,
have let
Fritz,
you go?
and I say, they are beautiful only in the reflection of yours.
Whoa. Never have I met anyone like you before.
Come with me to the forest.
Okay, anywhere.
We'll smoke a pipe or two.
No way! Speaking
After
of...
we survive.
Okay, yes, after we survive. It's a promise, my Aggie.
And
I
then
can call you that, right?
You got it, Fritz.
Great.
tense love. We just see you covered in horse shit, like between them.
All right.
In your full armor? Are you in the armor?
Yes.
Okay, so we see two big armor on Izzy as she in between you.
And as I tie Francis's, I'm gonna tie like a knot that looks good, and I'll point to like a little thing that he can pull that will undo it. Which I figure,
Got it.
being a pick and pull,
Yeah, easy.
easy peasy.
Yeah, not too hard. Just a simple knot
Yeah.
that can just be pulled apart. Okay,
And I got a hawk in my cloak.
and you got a hawk in your cloak who can help out. You never know,
Just a
just
sneaky
pick it
hawk.
loose.
The old unexpected hawk.
Okay,
Surprise.
horse with Francis, horse with Agatha,
Right.
probably.
Right.
And then would you two be kind of like going on foot, maybe more stealthily? Or do you want to
My
walk
shoulders,
behind
like-
them?
There is
Be one really tall man.
That's a massive.
One ticket to the R-rated pantomime, please.
We just have a really long jacket.
We're a really big guy.
What's that? Oh, wait, get that out of there. Oh, don't. Keep your underpants on.
Okay,
Never.
so all of you saddle up.
Weighs me down.
As
Too
we're
many
traveling.
pieces of cloth to catch me if I'm trying to evade.
Oh my god, that's ludicrous. Okay, all of you get on horseback, cloak up, move out of the city towards St. Barbara's Church, and we're gonna take a little break before we come back. Get ready, everybody.
That is fucking impressive. Ordentes fortuna, you are! Are you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world! And simply have some fun.
Sure, and I'm personally responsible for your safety.
Females! Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud! Be gone!
What are we gonna do? You.
Can do as you like.
Country! You've been lying to me all this time, and you dragged me into it.
Let me introduce a young master of our craft and new owner of Kuttenburg's old forge, Henry of Skalitz.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. I want to see a bit of the world. Learn things, have more adventures. I don't want to be stuck in some hole in the woods.
One day you'll realize that's exactly what you want.
What the fuck is that?
Take cover!
raping, spilling the blood of their fellow countrymen for a foreign usurper. Time has come to put a stop to them forever, to sweep them off our land, hunt that rabble back to Prague, in the name of King Wenceslas! You can't do this! Kill them!
That is fucking impressive. Ordentes fortuna juvat! Are you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world! And simply have some fun.
Sure, and I'm personally responsible for your safety.
Females! Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud! Be gone!
What are we gonna do? You
can do as you like.
country!
You've been lying to me all this time, and you dragged me into it.
Let me introduce a young master of our craft and new owner of Kuttenburg's old forge, Henry of Skalitz.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly.
I want to see a bit of the world. Learn things, have more adventures. I don't want to be stuck in some hole in the woods.
One day you'll realize that's exactly what you want.
What the fuck is that?
Take cover! Fire! Look at them! They carried on plundering our lands, invading, killing, raping, spilling the blood of their fellow countrymen for a foreign usurper. Time has come to put a stop to them forever, to sweep them off our land, hunt that rabble back to Prague, in the name of King Wenceslas! You can't do this! Kill them!
Welcome, everybody. We're going to get into it as our party has set off on horseback towards St. Barbara's Church, which is under construction and will be for some time. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to jump right back in on the action as we are leaving the town of Kuttenburg, getting outside of the city walls, moving across the green towards the still partially constructed cathedral that is in process. Very far in the distance, we can just barely spot out some little specks of light, which might be torch posts out on the exterior of the site, but also it's too far away to tell, perhaps some lights within. So as we're on horseback, I'm just gonna, as we're tied up next to each other, side by side, Francis...
we tied ourselves up way too early. Always be ready.
Why didn't we do this when we got
We're walking, so that's...
This horse, I'm really gonna hurt myself. You see Francis is starting to look a little nervous as the horses come up alongside of you, and he's just muttering little prayers under his breath.
Again, I expose myself.
What?
I open my cloak to show Malachi, and I'd like him to therapy hawk a little bit. Again.
Okay, you want to do like a calming roll?
Again, just to kind of like give Francis a little touchstone.
What a good boy.
The coat opens and the hawk kind of like hops out onto your knee.
Yeah.
Shakes the feathers off as the rain starts to come in a little bit across all of you guys, and looks at the hawk. Can you go ahead and please make me a presence roll?
Yes. Man, these are not my good things. Okay.
Let's see. At least that's pretty good. 17 with fear.
We're rolling so much fear.
I'm so much
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so with a 17,
It's better help, Francis.
the hawk does indeed jump out onto Francis and like jumps over to his knee, and he says, "Is it okay to stroke him?" Or oh, he's soft.
Yeah.
And he just sort of
And there's something about like Malachi again, because he's had this training. He not only does he allow it, but he leans in, giving that pressure that sort of helps and nuzzling a little bit. And it is extraordinary to pet a hawk.
Can I tell you something? What's your name?
You can call me Aggie.
Aggie. I'm very scared, Aggie. I'm not, I don't know what I just want to build things like my father, and I'm not used to all this, and there's a lot of blood back there, and will you watch out for me?
This is my only wish. We are all scared.
You're scared?
Always.
My father is not the kindest man, but I do love him. He's had a hard life. He doesn't deserve what those men are doing to him. When I left, they were hitting him a lot. And I'm seeing all the blood back there. There was a lot of blood when I ran, and I don't know if he's okay.
Sister Agatha, again, I'm going to take out my rosary and hold it in my hand and look up into the sky. And Francis, being close and being calm, can see that there's a twinge of conflict within this. But I would actually like to use my Orderborn for everyone to hear of, again, just like a sense of calming. Because part of what I have learned through the Order is a belief in the triumph of good over evil. And I will whisper my, what is it called? My saying that I have. Sanctum Michael Archangelis, defende nos et insidias diaboli, esto presidium.
These words echo out across. I'm going to have you make another presence roll. Because of this, using your Orderborn, I would like you to swap your hope die for a d20.
Great.
And if you succeed this roll, I'm going to impart a bonus on everybody here.
Oh, cool. That was so cool. That sounds okay.
Yes. Okay. That is 30 with hope.
Oh my god!
A 30?
A 12 and an 18. That is a 30 with hope.
With hope?
A 30 with hope.
I don't know about all of you, but I feel fucking awesome.
We won!
The power of Latin! Amor mas amor!
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Can you just like whisper that in my ear? Nice.
But I think that's it. I
Sounds
mean,
so
I think
good.
the feel is that it is that like echo of something that maybe we all heard and didn't fully believe, but we knew it meant something good. And whatever that means to each of us here at this table and each to Francis in your own personal way, that it just means we are protected. Good will triumph over evil, even if it doesn't look like what we imagine it to.
Hearts looks a bit sad, and he reaches in and holds his rock closer, and he's happy, but he's quite sad.
I feel like
Go ahead.
Izzy sits up a little straighter, really sort of starts to feel like a knight.
I mean, I already got to have my moment.
I think
I'm dripping on every word.
I think
I'm drippy.
Dillon won't sort of say much at first, and then as we sort of continue to ride and the horses sort of move a little farther for a second, I think he's gonna slip 2 of his remaining potions in Francis's pocket and say, we're not going to let anything happen to your dad, kid, if we can help it. And I know you're scared. And My dad could be an asshole too, but if you have a chance to save yours, when stuff goes down, give him one of these.
Okay.
Me too. I won't let anything happen to him.
He starts one little tear as he sniffs.
Rock up, lad.
Thank you all. And I am going to allow all of you, first of all, if you have a stress, you may clear it. And all of you may add advantage to the first roll that you make in combat. So just keep that aware. Thank you. Beautiful. As you all move closer and closer, I would like everybody to please make an instinct roll, but I would like you to decide, since this is a group check, who the leader for this check is going to be.
For instinct?
Yes.
I think
the way
Sister
whoever's
Agatha,
got the
I
best
think, is the
instinct is
most
probably the way.
Don't know, maybe.
I have a +2. I'm quite
Fritz.
paranoid and always looking.
Fritz can lead our instinct.
Okay.
It's actually you.
Fritz is the boss.
You look to me.
Yeah.
And I actually go.
And then you see the bug eyes of a man who's always looking around every corner.
And then I go, why didn't I think of that?
Time to shine.
That was right in front of me right there.
Okay, so
Go for it, hot stuff.
oh my god, what are you guys gonna do after this? Hope you guys both live. You're gonna go smoke pipes. Here's what I would like to do. Your group checks work really fun in Daggerheart. I want you to make the roll, and then all of you are also going to make the roll. The DC you are trying to beat is a 12. If you succeed this check, don't worry about hope and fear for you guys. If you succeed the check, for each one of you that succeeds, Fritz will gain a +1. For every one of you that fails, a -1. So you have a potential +4 to a roll.
This is presence, and we're adding our presence to
this is a not a presence, an instinct. Instinct.
Well, then I ain't in.
While they're rolling, is this a low light
15.
environment?
It is a low light
Then
environment.
I would like to use my Underborn ability for low light living. In a low light or heavy shadow area, I have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive detail.
In that
within
case,
darkness.
use the D6 and you can hang on to your inspired D6 for later.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Do crits matter?
Yes,
for
they
us?
do. I would give a +2 in that case.
Great, because I rolled a 4.
2-2?
2-2,
Oh,
baby.
yes.
Boy, was that
Best bad roll
Is it
ever.
critting on a 4? Nice.
12.
A 12 even, that's a +1. Yes.
Okay, great.
15.
That's okay, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4,
20.
5.
Yes!
What'd you roll?
I thought I wasn't going to help at all.
Perfect.
16.
16 plus 5?
No,
No, total with them as well, with their addition?
just mine is 15.
Is 15.
Yes.
Okay, so 20 total, because you add 5 for their successes.
Great.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
But I do it with fear.
Okay. In that case,
I know. The speech was so beautiful, and then I got nervous.
you
Because I'm about to send you in the danger.
you see one person. This
Yeah.
is, you do see them, and you see very well. There are several soldiers. Soldiers meaning like armored folks. I don't know if they're actually like under a banner. They're all at like some various entrances. There are 2 big windows on either side of the cathedral. You guys come up kind of one long side and then back along the other side of it. You see soldiers at the perimeter. You also see that there are these big open windows where a couple of these armored folks are kind of like standing, keeping guard at every entrance. And as you are moving up the path, I am going to spend a fear. And what happens is 2 soldiers on horseback mount up, and they start
Damn!
moving
Hans,
towards
I've been
you.
spotted! Quick, let me down!
It's still dark. You don't know that they've necessarily seen you all.
I believe everyone is coming for me.
I suppose I will look at the 3 of you and say, hi.
Hi!
Okay. Would you, the hiders want to hide? Hiders gonna hide.
I think I'm actually going to use my saying,
Okay.
which was "Get out of my sight, Hans."
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's so sad.
I got better ones, but that's the one that we need to use now.
Brutal. Get out of my sight, Hans. Your father's disappointed words
Get a
echo
lot
in
of
your
lashes
mind.
if I didn't, so I got pretty good at hiding
Oh,
for a big fella.
so sad.
The other ones are better, but there we are.
As you guys are moving away as fast as you can, I will need finesse rolls from everybody that is hiding.
Great. right.
Is that you?
I'm gonna use an experience.
Okay.
They're coming to get me, Barbara!
And you may roll a d20 as your hope die instead of a d12.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna look at Francis and start to put on my frail old lady act. Oh no, I'm so old.
Got you. Oh, me too. I'm scared.
Can't do anything.
What'd you get?
There's
Stealth
nothing
rolls.
to re-roll this, is there?
I don't, but unless you want to spend a stress because you're using an experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
oh,
you
is
can.
it counts as
Oh, and
experience?
this is also our advantage roll, right?
Oh, it doesn't. It's not quite an
that's right.
experience.
Yes.
But it is so close that I don't care. Yes, you may spend a stress and
Definitely
reroll.
using a
Yeah,
stress
it's
for
so
that.
close to an experience.
Bad
Yeah, and you get to
roll.
roll a d4 with this as well, because this is our first roll.
Oh, I thought it was only
Oh,
a
a
combat.
d6. A d6.
D6, sorry,
Yes.
yes, D6.
Oh.
Combat roll. Okay.
This is this could be considered your first skill roll
Oh,
if you want to use it. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. 14 with fear.
14 with fear. Okay.
Oh, that's a 7. I thought that was a 1 for a second. I went, oh, no.
And what about you over here?
16 with a hope.
With a hope, go gain a hope. I love it. Okay, you are both in a bush or like where you? There's definitely like
Just this giant man with his head adjusted. Please
There's
don't
also,
see me.
a little bit further out from the cathedral, there are some like construction things set up, like a shed every once in a while, or like a wheelbarrow.
Like a statue on something.
Yeah, just behind, like a perfectly. There's wood kind of scattered, and you just get behind the wood, perfect. What about you over here?
No, I was writing you. What?
I put you down, though.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be on top of me in some sort of elaborate contraption.
No, I think Fritz's instinct is he crawls. So he feels most natural and nimble, sort of on all fours. So tries to crawl into sort of like a ditch.
We all looked at you.
After the show.
Get past me.
Oh boy. So you're crawling. You're getting as low as you can.
Getting down in the
I'm just
nitty-gritty.
me. I'm crawling, getting on all fours.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, it's dark out here. You're behind some equipment down low, and these horses roll up to meet you. One of them pops a visor up and says, "Everything go okay? Where's the rest of you?"
Those idiots are still looking. I caught the boy and this old woman he ran to. But look what she had. And I'm gonna pull out the cask of moonshine.
You hold this big old
I'm
cask
gonna
of.
say I started a little bit.
One of them looks at you and says, "Oh my, that's incredible! I can't wait to drink that." And then the other one's like, "Who is that under there?"
It's Bill.
Bill?
I wanna eat.
Bill's been sober for 25 years.
Yeah.
Don't say stuff out loud. You give the DM an idea.
I'm gonna
Bill would never drink.
Yeah, well, I'm a deaf deceiver.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna spend a hope here and gain advantage on a roll to deceive or trick someone. And I'm gonna say,
You said you were done drinking. You said it was only water from here on out, which I told you was a bad idea. That's how you get the shits.
if we're gonna desecrate a church, I'm not gonna be sober.
Go ahead and roll for me.
That is a 16
With?
with with fear.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll take that right back. A 16 with fear. He laughs. I guess that's fair. It's gonna be one hell of a boom.
Now, can you gain advantage twice? You can't gain more than advantage on more than one thing.
Can
you gain multiple advantage? On
No, he does. Advantage doesn't stack. That's
So
right.
I think I have advantage to. Oh no, we're not negotiating. Yes.
No, yeah,
I spent the hope.
He seems to accept this, and he says, "Come on inside. Let's get you all warm. And who are these two? This is the boy. Oh, you're in trouble, kid." And Francis's eyes go wide. He's putting it on until he hears that, and then the fear in his eye is real. And he goes, "And who's this one? Who's the old woman?"
Some old woman he ran to. I figured if we're taking prisoners.
What's your name?
Oh, Aggie.
Okay, great. So this kid you ran to her, kid? Yeah.
He's a good boy, and I'll tap him on the cheek.
He.
Please don't hurt us, please.
She is. It's okay, kid. We're gonna take care of you inside. Where's the other two, Bill?
We split up looking for this fucking kid. I don't know where those two idiots are.
And who's this?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's funny. We didn't talk about why there's a knight now with the party.
I thought you were hiding.
I also thought you were one of the hiders.
Should I have hidden?
Too late now.
Too late. Hello.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you, good sir?
Who am I? My name's Mark.
Wonderful, Mark. Why are you addressing me this way? I'm a knight. Knight Ozzy Brooker.
Sir Ozzy? What is going on here, Bill?
Listen, I told you I got the moonshine.
So you told a knight about this? What are you talking about?
No.
About
We've been
the
drinking.
moonshine.
Surely he's gonna go back and tell everyone about what we're doing here.
I wouldn't
He's not
do
gonna go.
such a thing. I am very, very in favor of everything you're doing here.
I'm gonna look at Mark, and I'm gonna go. He's not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, right. Well, we are honored to have you, Sir Ozzy.
Brooker. Ozzy Brooker.
You guys both drunk?
Yes.
Well, then let's get the party started, shall we? And you all start rolling off to the cathedral. Could we please fly in our map?
Let's go! Yes,
As the doors to the cathedral swing open, you two creeping low in behind. Let us see what you see as the cathedral doors, which
close
are.
our eyes?
No, you can look.
Are you
can
sure?
look.
But I want to peek.
No, it's okay.
This guy right here. I love that. I'm like, oh no. Forgot that was a problem now. Now that is dope.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Look, everybody.
I don't think there's that many of them, guys.
Round of applause for
I think
KO,
we got-
everybody. We'll put this together. Okay, if those folks who, as you dismount off of your horses and the doors swing open, if y'all wouldn't mind placing your minis where you like.
Okay. And we'll just say Francis is always adjacent to me, maybe? I'll just stick with him.
Great.
So I'm here.
So as you guys, we'll have you guys move.
Do you guys have Tobias as well?
Yeah, it's like, just be cool, all right?
How many NPCs can we bring with us?
Yeah.
We should have brought the whole tavern.
And we're gonna have this little hoe-wielding fella represent Francis, who is going to stay here with Agatha.
Beautiful. Great. Thank you.
You immediately walk into the cathedral. You see many soldiers, all of whom are taking off these like black cloaks and hanging them up to dry. They're all wearing bright reds, and they all seem to be wielding just colors and no banners, no symbology whatsoever. This is on purpose. There's lots of soldiers. Many of them have crossbows. It's still raining here. The roofs are only like partially in place, and what we see is in the middle of the room, there is a little baptismal font. It is set into stone that is heavy in the middle of the floor. Two people are trying to like lift it up into the air unsuccessfully. And they're like, you give it a shot, I can't lift it. Well, 1, 2, 3 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, it's useless. Maybe we can blow it up with the rest of the walls. And then, lots of people are just kind of milling about. One of them is eating from this little, trough here as he sits on the stairs and relaxes. And as you guys kind of move past this area, led into the back here, you see Francis's eyes go wide, and there is a fella on the ground here behind everyone.
Just a little fella?
Just a little fella.
Just a little fella.
He has clearly had his face beaten severely. cheekbone is like split. It's split right here. There's like a little bit of like bone sticking through almost. Teeth missing on the right side, and a big welling up bruise of the eye and forehead. And Francis immediately goes tense at your side.
I'm gonna squeeze his shoulder.
Okay.
I think I've got my hand on him.
But his fear is convincing.
Yeah.
And despite him being scared, the knights shove him, and then they less aggressively push you forward. Don't pushing a woman, man. She's fine. She's a prisoner. It's fine. Who cares? Who cares? Stop looking at me. And pushed over to here. Agatha, the second you're here, there are two other folks who are here who look like laborers.
Okay.
They look at you kind of scared, and they said, one of them goes, "Oh, Francis, what have you done? Like, your father wouldn't have had it so bad if he just stayed with us, kid. They said they're going to let us go." And Francis gets also pushed, like, kind of in, and he says, "They're not going to let us go. Look what they did to my father." This fella is unconscious, his father. And standing right over here, where's my fella? Of course, I've lost him. Oh, fuck.
Well, he's not here. Excellent. I didn't want the wolf to be here.
There is just a bunch of folks out here. One particular guy. We're going to have it be this fellow with his hat and sword. Swap him. He turns and looks at you as you walk inside, and all of them kind of move up against the wall, and this guy walks forward. He is wearing resplendent armor. Looks very silver, and carved into like the metal of the chest plate there are eyes and a mouth open in what looks like a canine shape.
I wonder if this is the wolf.
And he picks his helm off of his head. You see a mustached, manicured face.
Hey!
You see...
my look!
That's my thing.
Nice!
He says, "What have you brought for us, Mark? Who do we have here?" And Mark says, "The boy. I found the boy, and Bill's back." "Who's Bill?" "Oh, you're Bill? I lose track."
I think perfect. But what I say is, and I shake the cask of moonshine, I say, I thought we'd have a nice parting gift.
"Oh, you did you? Thinking we're going to celebrate before the job is done? Is that how we conduct ourselves?"
Of course not, sir. I'm so sorry.
"No, of course not. We wouldn't." And he hauls back and he punches you in the face.
Fair.
For the cost of a fear.
Fair.
He's just going to make a straight up attack roll to punch you. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
It's just a punch. So this isn't going to be like any crazy severe damage. But he hit you square in the jaw for 5 points.
Now, does it have to exceed this number?
No, it has to meet it.
To go to the next threshold?
To go to major damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you take major damage?
Or you spend an armor slot to bring it under.
You could spend an armor slot to
No.
bring it.
This has got to be convincing.
That's a good move on your part. That's fun. I was going to have you roll some other shit.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta let him. This is the boss.
Punches you in the face, shakes his hand. You feel blood spring up at your lips. Do you react at all?
Do I react to seeing
As you see him
punch?
getting punched?
No, I stay...
Stay stoic.
Oh, I stay in with, Francis. This is, terrible.
Francis almost shouts in, like, indignance and then realizes that's a guard and he shouldn't be sad about that. He keeps his shit on lock. He looks to you like...
Good stuff.
I give him a non-anachronistic thumbs up. Okay. Whatever the 1400 equivalent of...
"And who's this? You wear the armor of a knight.
At your service.
Are we surrounded, or do we have a guest?"
I believe I am a guest here. I've met Dillon here. I didn't.
Oh my
God. Darla. What was that your last name? Dillon.
Dillon?
Bill Dillon?
I'm gonna wipe the blood from my mouth, And I'm gonna go. I don't want to tell this idiot my real name, but I thought that's some nice stuff we could get.
And he leans down, picks you up, takes your helmet off.
Whoa.
And he looks at you. Go ahead and make...
Am I still, are we on the horses or are we?
No, off the horses
okay,
inside.
this whole time I was like.
Could you please...
A night thing. Night's just
a presence roll for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm spending fear to make these moves. We're not. We got a lot of it. We got to use some.
Is it worth me assisting you on this?
Okay,
with
wait.
my
I
last
think I'm
help?
gonna use. It's my first time.
I think it is.
Yes, sure. First time.
Okay.
I'm gonna assist you.
Okay,
Okay.
and you're going to add a d6 for the cost of a hope
Great.
as well.
Oh, I can roll the d6.
Okay, you roll the d6.
Oh, yes, you'll roll
I
the
like
d6.
to. I like to.
I'm gonna add a
you
plus
know,
2.
You like to help.
I'm spending the hope.
Okay. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, at least it's with hope. Great.
With hope.
Okay, so 16, 17, 19.
Okay. You say Dillon, and then your Porky Pig stuttering of like, I don't know this guy's name, convinces this fella. And he picks you up, and he does not recognize Bill either way. So he looks at you and says, I can't be bothered. All right. What is your purpose for being here, then? You want a cut? Where are the other two?
We separated looking for this asshole kid. I just thought
So they're still in the city?
they should be coming back.
Oh, we are running out of darkness. We need to hurry this up and leave.
They'll be left. Is there anything that I could assist with to help you in this incredible endeavor?
Oh, well, we could use a knight's strength. And he points at the font that they're all struggling at.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna walk right over to it and try to forceful shove it.
Great. Okay. Got it. Okay. You have this forceful shove ability. That is crazy. That's a good time to use it.
Now we realize why it took so long to build this cathedral.
All right.
16-year-olds could push it over.
I'm gonna try.
It's an Excalibur situation.
Okay. The other two guards are there like...
100%.
Oh, all right, another pair of hands. Are you here to help us? What's your name?
It's Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Sir Ozzy Brooker. Pleasure.
Yeah. All right. Knocks your hand out of the way. Ozzy. Help us with this.
What's your name?
Phil.
Peter.
Peter. Let's move on.
That's legitimately historical name.
I like you.
I like you too.
Let's do this. All right.
I slap him on the butt.
Ready? Hey. 1, 2.
Why'd I do that? All right. So, okay, forceful push.
Is that the first
Go
button
ahead and
verb
read
of touch?
forceful push for us.
Probably.
First time.
I've never forcefully pushed anything before.
No.
In 16 years.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't put that on 3 from the last. Wait, what did I just roll the last time?
I think it was that.
I didn't.
Oh no,
roll
yeah, we're
damage
not
yet.
in.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't
those
roll
are at
damage yet.
ones because we haven't activated our unstoppable yet.
Okay, so make an attack with your weapon against target melee range. Okay. All right. So on a success
You're gonna
with
make
hope,
a strength roll.
I'm gonna make a strength roll. Okay, I'm seeing if there's.
I don't know about this plan anymore, guys.
Can you go ahead and read forceful push for us,
That's
just so we know how
Yes.
that operates?
Sure it's
Make
fine.
an attack
Yes.
with your primary weapon against a target within melee range. Oh.
That's okay. Let's roll.
Maybe
reskin
could
it.
I try to use the long sword to like?
Yeah, I love that little leverage. That's perfect.
Okay. On a
Bladed
success,
weapons love that.
you deal damage.
Knights would classically use long swords to
deal damage.
jimmy
Deal
things.
damage and knock them back to close range.
Okay. Yes.
And then-
Great.
On a success with hope, add a d6 to your damage roll.
Okay.
Additionally, you can spend a hope to make them temporary.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna roll an attack. The attack DC, it's gonna be low because you're just gonna need to get it in there and wedge it and push. And we're gonna, if you hit, which you probably will, but we'll see, the damage will determine whether you can threshold this thing out of the ground. So go ahead and roll the attack. Go ahead and roll a d6 as these two guys are helping you too as you stick the sword in, and they will assist you.
Great. Well, it's with fear.
Okay.
So,
Roll it.
24.
Stop doing this.
24. Go ahead and roll damage for your weapon.
Okay. So.
And it was with fear, so you're not adding that extra d6, right?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so that's an 8 plus 3.
Okay, the threshold was 10. Oh, man.
No way!
And then as it goes, I just look around.
Oh, shit! You're amazing! We've been doing that for 4 hours! Oh my god, look, hey, Ozzy did it, everyone! And everybody kind of looks around and goes, oh my god!
I did it!
And the wolf goes, well, well. Proving yourself useful right out the gate. Let's get this loaded up.
What are we gonna do next? Tell me everything.
Well, you and those two, you and Peter and Hugo, you bring, sorry, this guy is not that accent. All of you bring that font outside to the tent and load it into the wagon with the rest of our take.
All right. You want to help? Peter? Who's gonna?
Yeah.
Peter.
Peter.
You and I are gonna do it.
Yeah.
And you want to help?
Yeah.
All right, Bill, come on.
While this has been happening,
Yes.
is this enough of a distraction?
Yes.
Like eyes are
Everybody
elsewhere?
turns, yeah.
Fantastic. I would like to stealthily let go of my bounds, Francis's, and start to help like gather up all of these folks, maybe like into out the windows at the back there, something like that.
Those windows are very skinny.
Okay.
They're like probably like they're stained glass. They're not so much like they're embankments to shoot out of, but there's like various like stained glass fixtures in there that are just like welded. They're not super clear. They're the more easily accessible exits are here, and here.
Past all the baddies.
But as everybody's distracted and you start like getting everybody's binds, Francis starts passing the dagger to somebody, and the guy goes, "What are you doing?"
And
they all start unbounding themselves.
Okay, cool. So everyone's unbound.
Unbound.
Great. I have a dagger. I'd like to give it to somebody else so that somebody else has a dagger.
Are we attacking?
I want to look towards, because you two are starting, this thing has fallen, and you started trying to go. I want to start to try to get their attention.
Okay.
I can do one of these hawk whistles that I can't really do, but I do some sort of whistle that sounds sort of hawkish and see if I can get their attention.
Okay. Everybody turns again.
Yeah, that's fine.
And as everybody turns and looks at you,
Yeah.
what are you trying to have happen?
I mostly just want these guys to look at me.
Okay, they do.
So they do. Okay, you guys.
And I feel like when I hear it, I am trying to be as loud and boisterous as possible. I'm pretending I drop it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, over here, help me over here. That man is so heavy.
Yeah. A
I'm
couple of
just
people are
trying
just
to
like,
be
hey,
so-
shut up!
Shut up,
And,
oh
yeah.
shit.
We're gonna cut for a moment outside as this distraction happens, and you make eye contact with Sister Agatha.
Yeah.
Do you say anything to them before we cut away?
I just want to give a little like
You
time.
get the signal that she's ready. You two, outside, in the rain. You are out inside, inside the ramparts, but you are outside the cathedral, and they're...
Ish?
Yes, yeah, just like at the very edges of the map together.
Together, yeah. Well, do you want to go
Yeah,
over
we
there?
can-
Go over there. Well, can we go over this way?
Yeah,
I would rather go
put you on the map yet because you're a little farther out than
Okay,
that.
all right.
We're
Yeah,
just
put
together
it
over
just to
here.
symbolize.
Your hat is awesome.
Thank you.
With the candles on it?
I have candles on
Have
my,
we just-
but it's raining today, so kind of
Oh my
pointless. I have candles for deep in the mines.
You guys
Like a
are
kobold.
outside creeping there. Your stealth check is good. So there's a couple of guards outside. They're just sort of talking, and they're like, "What are you gonna do with what you spend your money on?" I don't know. I was thinking maybe buy a little rowboat for fishing, and I've had it enough of the wolf.
We just heard a hawk cry.
Yeah.
I think that panics me.
Yeah, I think that means the signal.
Oh.
Did you remember what the signal meant?
I don't think they explained it, but my uncle took me to this place all the time. I think I can figure out a way to get in without being seen if I can just remember where there's a weak point in the cathedral walls.
Oh, okay. I love that. Let's go ahead and give you.
Pulls out his rock.
Oh, love it.
And he's like, "Do you remember?"
Blank face that says so much.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like,
yeah. But you know what it means.
You
like,
noticed. Do you hold it up to your ear?
Yeah, I will.
Give me a
Sounds like the
knowledge.
ocean.
Knowledge check to see if you remember where there might be like an easy access point.
13, 14 with hope.
yeah.
15 with hope is enough. There's two options for you here. This section of the wall, they've been working on for a really long time, and the corner here is weak, and you don't think that when you're moving along the edge, you don't think they've spotted it. But there's another option. Over here, you know there is these like a place where they keep hay for any livestock or beasts of burden that need to eat when they bring stuff here. There is a little drainage area at the bottom here to let water filter out, and it is open, and there are no bars. It is crawlable to get there.
That's the one.
That's the one. If you
That's
wish.
definitely.
You're good on your. You're
I'm
good
great
at all
on
fours.
my knees.
You're good at all fours, if I remember rightly in the mind.
Who knows that was going to come back so much.
So we're going to try and stay outside of the candlelight or the torchlight and get around to that space.
If you can just shuttle these over to me, I will place you guys over in this corner as you quickly move to the edge
I also
here.
feel like that's where we heard the hawk sound from.
And no guards over in this area. All of these folks, having seen the font, they're actually going to descend down here.
Oh, heck yeah.
And they're going to kind of like watch the font go as these folks move over here.
Are we by the font too?
You are also by the font, because you've requested assistance over here. And you're all carrying it outside, everybody hoisting it up as you guys start to crawl through. Who's crawling first?
Not me.
Okay, you're crawling first?
Maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
You are crawling.
I don't think I can fit.
As you are crawling,
Yeah.
there is a guy sitting right here on a hay bale smoking a pipe.
Also, question: how tall is the constructed walls at this point?
The constructed walls at this point are probably around, varying between like 10 and 15 feet tall. Some of them are like 40 feet tall over here,
okay,
like
so
quite
it's
high.
not like I can. Yeah.
But yeah, you can't quite like paw your way over. But yeah, they're quite high and sheer.
Yeah,
not a lot of
but
climbing.
yeah, they're not like 7 feet or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You crawl through and you just see a guy like.
It's 1400s.
Mm-hmm. It's 1400.
Exactly. People are superstitious.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a desecrated church.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a demon.
I'm gonna be a demon.
Maybe
okay.
it's just the silver toxicity, but I'm feeling really confident
Cool.
about this
So-
plan. And it's through the tunnel, so it's echoed.
You have desecrated.
God is mad at you!
Wait, he is?
All he sees are two big white eyes, purely in darkness. Go ahead. Oh my god. I'm gonna say a presence roll. Would have given you advantage, but there is an echo of like, wait, he is? Somewhere. Just
There's
stares at you.
multiple voices.
Yeah.
So this is a presence roll.
Presence roll, go ahead.
Can I use any experience?
And I'm like, can I
Have you
try
had
to
the
add anything?
Okay.
Have you used the advantage I gave you yet for something?
I did. I had to use it to hide.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, did you do this D6 yet that we get?
Yes.
That's what I
Okay,
did.
never
I
mind.
haven't used it.
So I want to add like the sound what
probably should have.
Fritz would interpret as like claws that
Okay.
like demons have claws.
Yeah.
And so takes the edge of the pickaxe dagger that he's been crawling with and just slides it along the pipe. And I want to use my experience silver fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Silver dagger.
I love it. Yes, go ahead.
And I'm doing a bit of trickery.
Yes.
Ooh.
14, 15, 16. And then 15 again, because presence is not my
Not your best, but 15 with
15, with hope.
With hope. Go ahead and gain a hope. I love it. This fella, eyes wide, just gets up and says, I'm gonna take a walk. And he just gets up, puts the pipe down, looks like he's been scared white. And he keeps looking back, and you just keep, like, a little bit more. The white eyes keep picking it, and he goes, I'm just gonna go, hey, you guys need help out there in the front? I think I'm fucking tired. I think I'm seeing shit. And he is going to walk out to the front here. He leaves open this area if you want to crawl through.
How?
Open ears, open heart, open mind.
Yes.
Do I sense that?
Yeah, 100%. You
Fantastic. I'm like, Fritz?
How big is the font compared to these doors?
the font compared to the doors. You're able, if it's going sideways, you're able to get it through quite easily.
Okay.
But
I would like to, like, you know when you're trying to like figure out how to get something through and there's like a lot of negotiating?
Yes.
Pivot.
I would like, I am hoping, pivot. My intent here is to
fuck up the moving of it.
Well, it's to fuck up the moving of it a little bit, such that when we decide that we want to drop it, these two guys helping us drag it are outside of these doors.
Okay.
And the font is conveniently in between the doors.
Got it.
Great.
So you go pivot, like move it? What do you say to these guys?
We have to
It's fine.
through the thing.
What are you doing? It's fine. It's gonna fit. Just move it straight forward. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Right.
The doors.
The door's fine. The door's wide.
Yeah, go, back up into that area.
All right, okay, all right. And they shift and they move, and you guys are on the exterior side of it, and then you, with your huge body, squeeze through.
Can I fit through it?
You, it like scrapes your whole back. I'll say this: you can make it through no problem if you take a stress. If you don't take a stress, I'm gonna have you roll for it. Your call.
No, that's all right. I'll take a stress.
Take a stress. Squeeze your way through. No need to do anything there. You are both inside and behind hay bales, and you see Sister Agatha.
Yeah. I am going to kind of like look at all of my rescued hostages here and I point over to there and start to go as quietly as possible. And I'm going to swing my cloak so that I'm readied with my bow, but I'm just walking kind of in front of them as they shuffle around as quietly as possible.
Okay.
She's so cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's...
Let's have
I love her.
Sister Agatha.
Yes.
I'm going to have you make a finesse roll for everybody to hide.
Okay.
You're just going to kind of walk in front of them, move in front of them. There is a guard, like, not 15 feet away from you.
Sure.
Or, excuse me, it's not even a guard. It is the wolf himself, who is distracted by this bullshit with the font. He's like...
Could I be hiding in that little alcove as best I massively can?
Yes, it's... you can be, like, just kind of low and crouched, and you're completely hidden from view.
May I send Malachi to sort of help distract him to get advantage on this?
Yes, you may. Where's Malachi
Fantastic.
going?
I'd like Malachi to, again, with every majestic feather, the most beautiful bird you've ever seen in your life, he's just, and he's just gonna land a perch, something here it's extraordinary. Even maybe
silhouetted by the moon.
Yes, exactly. Like the moon is behind him.
It's a perch. All of the people struggling with the font
Yes.
as you've moved like a little
And I want him to
closer.
especially fly past the wolf and give him a little ha ha, I'm a wolf hawk, something.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah, really
You're chosen.
beautiful thing. Okay.
What a beautiful creature. And they all the moon glowing on its back.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that hawk! My God!
Could you focus? We're moving something.
I am, but when
that
you
is a
see
beautiful
something
hawk.
like that,
Mind the step.
Oh, ow! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, the wind's not around me, the wind's not around my back. And then as that happens, the wolf is irritated. It's like, don't get distracted by a bloody bird. Get the font into the wagon. And he walks a little more forward.
Okay. Yes, okay.
And then...
Pop out of the pipe now
Vanessa
that
with
he
advantage?
walked a little,
You pop
because I
out of the
gotta get
pipe?
out of the way for the...
Got it.
Because I imagined it is only
It's
one
very-
person
it's a
size.
skinny little egress, absolutely.
It's exactly one Hans big.
One Hans-sized. What'd you get?
15.
Okay. Did you add your advantage? You did.
Oh, I did not. I did not.
D6.
So, yes, I added this.
Okay, you did,
Yes,
okay.
yes. I'm just trying to see if I can. No, I don't think that helps me there.
A 15.
A 15
Okay.
for the group.
A 15 for the group. As everybody starts getting through, these two other people who take their little daggers,
Yes.
they move out and they get outside.
Yes.
can I spend a hope to also help them with this even a little bit more?
Yes, what would you like?
Okay. I want to yell out to Mark.
Yes.
Hey, Mark!
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Mark.
Hey, what's he doing over here?
Hey, who's this guy now?
What's up? What do you want? I'm Mark.
Hey, Mark. So, wait, I can't get back in the accent now.
What do you want?
What is it? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right. Hey, you know what what is happening to you right now?
What?
We could certainly use an extra hand from the man in charge.
I'm not in charge.
Well, who the fuck is in charge?
The wolf's in charge.
That's who I thought I was talking to.
Wait, the
My
wolf is
name's
Mark?
not
Doesn't
Mark.
know anyone's name.
What is it?
My name is Heinrich.
Who is Mark?
I'm Mark.
Shit!
I'm Mark. It's just me. I've met you outside. What are you talking about? Bill, would you talk some sense into this moron?
Sorry, I've been drinking a lot. This is not helping.
Keep me straight. How do you not know? We're all wearing the same clothing. We all have one suitable names. It's not that hard to remember.
Peter, don't listen to me.
There's Peter. I've got two syllables in mine. Shut up, Pete.
We could use the help of the wolf. The Heinrich. What did you say your name was?
My name is Heinrich. You want my help with the manual labor I've hired you all to do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you not do it?
Everybody goes dead silent.
I instantly panic.
He walks forward.
Oh no! That's a lot of fear.
I would love to see how strong those arms are. Why they call you the wolf.
Izzy's in danger.
He holds a hand up to two archers. And they both fire.
Oh! Fair. I have the armor on, but I mean...
You are wearing that armor. Two bolts come flying at you.
What does the armor do?
I don't know. I don't think it does anything.
The first attack.
It's very heavy.
It makes it easier to hit
Oh, it
you.
makes it easier to hit me.
The first attack is going to be a 10 to hit.
How would it kill?
Onto your evasion.
Yeah?
That hits.
Yeah. But...
The second one will ricochet off of your armor and do nothing.
Okay.
But one attack is going to hit. Oh my gosh. The armor is thick, and you only take 2 points of damage.
So when it comes, I try to, like, bounce it off.
Okay. Do you want to spend an armor slot to avoid a minor wound?
Sure.
Okay, so both of these bolts fire off, and as it sees, like, the wolf sees you have taken no damage from this. And he strolls forward as you look back to Heinrich, and he takes a small dagger and puts it to your throat.
Okay, I was ready with a bow.
Yeah.
I would like to fire at Heinrich from behind.
I
without
love it.
him
I love it.
No.
It's popping off, baby! Okay,
get out.
go ahead and as this happens, go ahead and make an attack with the longbow.
I'm gonna spend a hope and do it again, right?
While this is happening.
Okay, yes, you can. If you use an experience, you can.
Oh, if I use an experience, never trust a zealot.
Hell yes.
Never trust a fucking zealot.
Can I be moving, trying to get
Yes,
these?
you're grabbing hostages and shuttling them through as fast as you can.
Damn it! Can I do it again?
You can mark an. I think it might be
human,
a one-timer. I'll tell you
I'm
what.
a human. I'm a human. Does that mean
The adaptability.
Oh, I can mark a
utilize an
stress.
experience.
I can do
You
a
mark
stress instead of a
and
hope.
re-roll.
Was that an
Oh
experience?
yes, yes.
I'm gonna do that one.
Yes, it was.
Okay, go
Great.
ahead.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, so you can spend a hope to reroll, and then
reroll.
mark a stress to reroll an experience.
That is better. Yes, thank you very much. That is going to be 21 with hope.
21. That's an easy
21 with
hit.
hope.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Get him! Get him! No!
Yeah. What'd you get? Is it a 1?
3 is 4.
Okay.
Hey, it's
Okay.
something.
All right, it's something. It's something.
You hit this.
He turns back and he just sees this old woman holding the bow. And did anyone else get out during this time?
I mean, I've been trying to ferry them through.
God! What the fuck? And he turns around and he sees an old woman with this bow, and he looks around at all of you and
And I
says,
shout, "Kneel before God! Woo! You are in his house."
"Oh shit!
Oh shit! I got goosebumps.
Make a presence roll."
Woo. You even need to.
8.
Damn, I have goosebumps. That's
With?
cool.
With hope.
With hope, gain a hope. But everybody turns around to Agatha, and the wolf yells, "We're being fucked with! Kill them all!" And everybody immediately starts jumping into
I
action.
am going to. The wolf got his dagger. Had his dagger at.
Yes.
Which means that he is in melee range.
Yes, he is.
I am going to attack him.
Okay. Yes. We're with Hope, so we're still with you guys.
And I'm going to use. This is my.
He's like, who are you? What's your name?
I'm going to use the.
You just have to go. Don't think. Don't ask. Just run as far as you can.
Holding that?
What's that?
What's that rock you're holding?
I'll tell you later.
It has a
just
face.
go.
Okay.
I'm going to use the advantage that.
Yeah.
Oh wait!
There we go.
Oh wait! I had the advantage I never used. I can keep
for
it.
your
I'm
presence
keeping
roll?
it. Yes. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'll use it later.
Thank God I got that advantage because that is a 14. No, a 15.
A 15?
The highest, a 15 with fear, unfortunately, but a 15.
15 is exactly the
Okay,
DC.
great. Because I rolled a 6 on the die you gave me, which was badly needed.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then that is doing, and he is within melee range.
He is.
So this is a sneak attack.
Did you roll that with hope or with fear?
With fear,
Okay, so this,
unfortunately.
I'm going to come back to me after
And this
this.
is going to be D8.
The one guy.
That is 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Oh,
Great.
yes.
That is major damage.
It
is
You
2
damn
hit
right,
points.
wolf.
Ah! Oh, Bill, right? Okay. All right, Bill. And,
Bill Dillon.
The name's Bill. Bill Dillon.
Archers ready! And he is going to start a countdown.
Oh no.
No.
So, I'm going to put this little countdown here for you here. It is at 5 right now. As it ticks down, something bad will happen. The archers are preparing to shoot and aiming carefully. And it's not going to... Where are the archers? We've got archer, archer, archer. Just 3 archers.
Okay.
But they...
Those
they
2 guys over there are not.
No, these guys are only wielding swords right here as well. Okay, so that is going to happen first. Then he is going to attack you.
Bring it.
First attack, he pulls a sword with a serrated edge.
Wolf,
and he
why?
puts it on your shoulder like up, and then he is preparing to saw it backwards.
Igniting me?
In a sense.
It's a 17 to hit.
That for sure hits.
Sure gonna hit. Okay, this is going to deal.
R.I.P. me.
This is gonna deal 10 points of damage. So how many? What's that threshold for you?
My God, that's major damage.
It's major damage. Do you want to use an armor slot to reduce it to minor?
I believe so.
Okay.
Your drink.
Through the thick armor, he just there is a spray of blood from the saw mechanism.
Yeah, totally.
It is not
So
your.
I still take a damage.
You still take a minor, yeah. So it's 1 hit point marker. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a roll here. Another fear point. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight these guys who are around you, and they are going to attack.
It's me, Bill.
They're not going to attack you. They see the wolf has you up close and personal right here. They are going to try to tackle Sir Ozzy.
Okay.
Okay, first one is going to attack you with just a regular attempt to restrain you, and also deal damage to you. That is going to be a 10 to hit. Does that hit your evasion score?
It does.
Okay.
But with my unstoppable, I can't be restrained. If
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go unstoppable. Yeah. So you
let's
can't
go
be
unstoppable.
restrained.
Yes.
I love. Okay, they don't know that, so he's gonna mark a stress anyway to try to restrain you, and it's just gonna be wasted. He'll just take a stress.
Because I just let off, just
Yeah.
kind of like duck out of the way.
It's almost too perfectly made.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What, you made it? This is incredible craftsmanship.
That is
You're
so
gonna
nice
die.
of you to say.
This is gonna be 5 points of damage. Is that minor, major, what?
5 is minor.
Minor, so you can mark
So
a...
I'm gonna mark an armor slot.
Okay, you mark an armor slot, you take no damage, but this sword puts a cleave out of like the beautiful tapestry that's striped across the chest. You can feel in your mind when you see short little Sir Andrew come up to you tomorrow, he's gonna be furious.
What did you do?
What are you in? You're tricking us! We're gonna kill you! You're not gonna make me feel bad about this! We're gonna have a couple of archers take a shot. from up here, Sister Agatha, you are the target here.
Okay.
Arrow has been shot from you. You're going to receive a crossbow bolt in kind. That's going to be 15 to hit.
Great. I see it coming.
Oh, yes, you do.
So when I'm targeted by attack outside of melee, I mark a stress to roll a d4 and gain a bonus to my evasion equal to the results.
Okay, what's
gonna
your
see.
evasion score?
12. So I
So
have to
you
roll
need
3
a
or
4.
I need a 4.
You need a 4.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Sister Agatha.
Who loves me?
Oh. Reroll.
The devil called.
Reroll.
The devil called.
I don't think God's enjoying that.
Damn it. 1.
You see it coming out of the corner of your eye, and then it right past your neck. It scrapes a big chunk out of your neck. That is going to be 9 points of damage.
That is major.
Major damage.
I
I write
am
2 of these.
your shield.
Okay.
Go.
Do you? Okay, so 9 points of damage. Do you want to jump in front
Absolutely,
and take that
I
bolt?
do.
Okay, that is going to be a hit. It's going to be 9
Big-
points of damage.
Wait.
Big
How do you
hunt.
get through
That's
tight
minor damage.
bonds?
Well, meets it, beats. Is that
Yeah,
turn
meets it,
into
beats, so it's major.
Stress option.
All right.
Do you want to mark an armor and take it minor?
I can take any amount of armor. Mark any amount of armor on this, so I could mark 2 to take it down to
You can
nothing.
mark any amount of armor? Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. So 2, you see an arrow go into the meat of Hans, and he doesn't feel it.
Amazing. Awesome.
That's awesome.
You all right?
And now I'm gonna pass play back to you guys. I'm gonna hang on to what I got here.
I'm gonna grab my long sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just try to swipe from below as much as I can.
How many people have we gotten out of here?
You've gotten everyone out except Francis, who is desperately trying to pull his unconscious father out, but he is not strong enough to do it. You're gonna help him in a second? Okay.
Okay, I want to take a shot at the wolf.
Okay, the
Or I
wolf
want
is...
to, try to give that a go.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are at 4-3.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Still go?
Yep.
Okay. Great. Okay. It's with hope.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Is it a failure or a success?
12.
Are you attacking the wolf? That is a miss. It's a failure with hope.
Shit.
So the
Okay.
second you fail, it's going to pass back to me for a moment, but I'm not
Got
going
it.
to gain
Okay,
any
that's
fear.
okay.
So you fail the attack. The wolf pushes you off and blocks the sword. And then he says, "You look awfully small in that armor." And he is going to reach through your helmet to your neck.
Okay.
And he is going to attempt to spear you through the neck by holding you in place.
Master strike you, if you will.
Yay! A master strike! We're doing it. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, available now. And has been available for a long time. It's really good. Oh, God. That is an 18 to hit you.
Okay. That is okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna mark an armor.
Okay. Well, let's see how much damage we do.
Oh yeah, I've got my unstoppable. Wait. Reduce the
You're
severity.
reducing the severity.
Oh, okay, great. So I can reduce the severity.
Okay.
Damage by 1 threshold.
The damage total is 12.
Damage total is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would take me down to.
That would bring you to
Minor.
It would bring it down to minor if you
So
reduce
I will
it.
mark 1 hit point. Yeah.
Okay, one
That's
hit
great.
point. He stabs you, but you avoid it, and he just kind of like gets you like in like the side of the neck. You just take a scrape, lots of
Try
blood,
to just like
but not
in the
lethal.
helmet, kind of like back to the back of it.
Yeah, protect the neck. You're not gonna get my neck. What's that?
He's still going.
He is not still going. He doesn't.
No,
he didn't
has he
gain-
still? Because he was holding by the neck, right?
Oh yes, he's got by the neck, but he is he's probably still attacking. But we're gonna pass play back to you guys now.
When does this change?
Oh, it just changed to
Okay,
2.
so before we get any further, Agatha would like to send an arrow at one, because this is for the archers.
Yes.
At one of the archers, and I'd like to send Malachi to another archer.
Okay, got it.
So let me just,
So we have
see if
you
I can
locked in combat. We're gonna have
mitigate
you dealing
damage.
with the archers, and are you gonna hustle them through?
Do you want to do that first?
I'll just get, because this is just
Go for it.
for timing.
Oh yes.
That's
a
pretty
idea.
good. That is 17.
Yeah, hit. Roll damage.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
With
For
hope or
me?
fear.
Oh, It was
Okay.
17. I don't
Odds or
remember.
evens?
Oh, okay. I'll take odds.
It is odds. Hope.
Yes. Hope. Okay, great. I will take it. Sounds great. Thank you.
Great.
So now damage on that. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
Describe to me how you kill this guy.
Fantastic.
Yes!
So, sweeping around and up as I knock another one, it goes out. This one's gonna go through the neck, and he's gonna fall off.
This is the guy who shot you, so he's like, fuck.
He's off. At the same time, and I send Malachi around to the
Doom
next.
cry. Okay, yeah.
Malachi's going on. Again, I think it's an attack, but it's also more to just like disable in some way, right? Like make it.
Do you want to have him go
Yeah.
for like the crossbow?
Yeah, like try to take the weapon.
Like cut the string or
Yeah,
or-
something
okay.
like that. Exactly.
Cool. Go ahead and let's make an attack for Malachi. Let's see if we can do it.
And I'm gonna look at it before I go. So that is fear.
Fear. Got it.
I'm gonna add this. I have not yet used my combat. May I use it for companion? Okay, that's better.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, that's what I saw.
So
Yeah.
that is 11. It is also a swoop. There it is. So I'm gonna go with 13
For the attack?
for the attack.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll the
Fantastic.
damage. 1d6.
His damage is a d6.
I don't know why any of us.
5 damage.
I mean, I haven't yet.
Aggie's-
We go. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Aggie's Legolasing right
I'm
now.
just trying to get rid of the countdown.
The archers, yeah.
So 5 damage to disable the crossbow.
5 damage. The crossbow comes out of his hands, and you see your hawk just like takes a talon foot and rips the string, and it breaks.
Brilliant. All right. Yes, I'm just gonna knock another one and get ready. Passing back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and talk to what's the kid's name?
Francis.
All right, Francis.
What are we doing? Everything's.
Get out of here! You've got to leave. Go through
Sister
it.
Agatha's killing everyone.
Okay, I've not paid attention to that. It seems great.
Okay.
I'm still hurting from this thing in my shoulder.
My dad's not moving.
Oh. I'll get him. All right.
Okay. You promise?
One big meaty hand, lift him up on one shoulder, grab Francis with the other hand.
Whoa.
Lift him off his feet.
I can run by myself. Okay.
Run for the exit.
I'm okay.
You want to throw them through as fast as
Straight
you
for the
can?
exit as fast as I can.
As you are running them through, I'm going to spend a fear to interrupt. These guys see that happening, and you are going to get rushed. All they're going to do is run up to you.
Would they be fast enough?
I am going to check that right now. They are going to just get to you as you get them through. If you're trying to get the fellow through, you're going to have to throw him.
Oh my gosh.
So you can either, I'm going to say this again, you can make a stress, you can mark a stress and just do it, or you can roll a strength check to throw.
Got extra stress, so.
He'll probably be okay because he won't tense up.
Yeah, ragdoll.
I'm just- I don't wanna-
He's fine. Ragdoll, fine.
Kill him.
Yeah.
I'll throw him.
It'd be a real bummer if you.
I'm gonna save your dad. Francis. Oh no!
Just shove it in. Oh no, my friends! They crushed this old man's skull.
Is there a way that I can do it at personal cost, where I do it more carefully, but just using myself to stop anything else hurting it?
I think that's a stress. And then you want to mark a stress, I think that would be fine, yeah. Okay, you get him through, and
him out of
Francis
here.
scrabbles through as well.
Francis,
They
take a
are
second.
out. And Francis,
Time for the Fritz show.
Yeah.
Francis is like, do you need this, dagger?
No, it's all right. You take it. Stay safe.
And he takes his father, and then the other two are still out there, and they pull him through, and they say, thank you! And they pick him up, and they all start running away into the night. And they are off the map.
Great.
Okay? And then those guys are right fucking behind you. They are going to, I'm going to spend 3 fear.
Oh, Jesus.
No!
And you're going to take an attack from each of them.
Worth it.
Okay, first attack coming up. A 4. That's a miss. Easily parry that. Ooh, that's an 18.
Not so easily parry that.
Yeah.
It's only 2 points of damage. It's a minor wound.
Okay.
You can mark an armor, or you can take that damage.
5 total, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a damage.
A hit point. Okay, 1 slash across your shoulder. More blood springs across your bare chest. A 10 to hit your evasion.
Yeah, 8.
That's a hit as well. Okay, fuck. That's going to be 6 damage. I think that's still a minor wound for you. You want to take that 8 hit point as
You
well?
still have unstoppable.
I haven't used it yet.
You haven't used it yet. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's only for 1 attack, right? It won't be for the rest of this
No,
fight.
it's
will it?
once per long rest. You can become unstoppable. Actually, if you want to.
For the
you
rest
can,
of this?
Yes, you can do that
then
now.
obviously
You
I'll
can do that now.
Obviously.
So would that have reduced?
I don't know. How's it work?
When the die's value would exceed... Oh, sorry. You can, while unstoppable, you can reduce the severity of physical damage by 1 threshold.
Oh, so I would miss both of those.
You would miss
Yes.
those. Wow.
Don't fuck with Big Hans.
Hans is very angry
Or the Squire.
He's angry now.
When the die exceeds its maximum, it's gone. So when it hits 4 and then
so
goes
it's
to
1,
5,
2.
it's over.
So that was using 2, and now I'm at 3.
At level 1, in the space provided with the 1 value facing up, after you make a damage roll that deals 1 or more hit point, it bumps up. When the die's value would exceed its maximum value, so it didn't increase.
Oh,
it's
so
still at 1.
hilariously, this is like persists
Yep.
longer if you just do support.
That's right. Yep.
If you just
if you're just supporting and you're unstoppable and you're not attacking, your rage doesn't build to the point where it spills over and becomes useless, according to the wording of that. So you take no damage. That's crazy. You just take slashes. You're bleeding everywhere.
A lot of blubber. There's a lot of padding.
Okay. Fuck, that's crazy. All right, sweet. As I blew all my fear, guys.
Yes!
Oh shit!
Yeah!
Fritz, what are we doing?
Fritz!
That beautiful flashback from the battle days of yore. And he goes swinging.
It's like Saving Private Ryan, like.
They're coming to get me specifically.
And I go swinging.
Are you gonna roll in front of and try to get all 3 of these guys in
Yes,
melee
I'm trying.
range?
I'm gonna go
So
as
you
close to them as possible to get all.
blast in
I'm
front.
still on my haunches, I think.
Yeah. Hans is taking shots, like leaned over. You bust in front of him with your long quarterstaff pickaxe.
Ow.
Oh, that sucks. 10, 11, 14.
With what?
16 with fear.
Hey, good. 16 with fear is very much a success.
I would like to spend a hope
Uh-huh.
to whirlwind that attack
Yeah.
to hit every single person.
Whoa!
Yes.
Sick. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I do drop to my knees and swing at the ankles to trip all 3.
I give you the go. He is good on his knees.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
He's had no sexual experience whatsoever. That's fine.
And that's 10 damage.
10 damage?
So I'm going to attack the one in front. The other 2 only take half.
Okay. Fuck, that's still major damage to the other 2. So you kill this guy. How do you describe how you kill this guy? Describe it for me.
Oh, the first guy.
Oh,
I'm
the
doing
first
a
guy.
sweep.
Yes, you're sweeping, yes.
So for the first one, I go for the knees. It's like a downward swing. So that sweet crack of bones that I'm so familiar with. Smack. And I imagine. Dan!
The last time.
I imagine that the quick sweep of the legs causes another sort of head injury on the way down, and then down on the knees, and then go for the ankles of the other 2.
Both of the other 2, like, as their ankles start springing blood onto the stone.
Gary!
Gary! See, I got 2 syllables in my name!
Don't name them!
Shut up, Gare!
A syllable! Bam! They're both on the ground. Absolutely beautiful. And you did it with fear, so unfortunately that passes back to me. That would bring us to 0. I forgot to move that.
I'm rolling like shit, someone else go.
I know.
I keep rolling with fear, someone else go.
The only archer that has a bow available is up in this corner, so he's going to take a shot at Dillon.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah. Bring it.
Please don't. Please.
You mean it
Bring
big?
some of it,
Wishes
but
you
not
make
too
me
much.
in.
Be kind to me. I look like I could be your friend.
Okay.
It's me.
This would have been so much worse if you didn't take out the archers. That was a really good move.
I knew I was like, I know I just had a turn, but let me
Smart.
fix this.
Do we have 1 archer left?
Only one.
Fuck.
Only 1. Great.
Oh no!
4.
No.
He's like,
He shoots, but he's like, where's that fucking hawk?
yeah, he's scared.
Looking around, he takes a shot. It's not even close. And I'm going to spend a fear. and I'm going to have the wolf keep moving, and he's gonna double up on the attack while you're.
I thought he might win.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
I thought he might be annoyed that I stabbed him in the side.
He's upset by that.
I suspected that he wouldn't take kindly to this.
Is he still holding the Aggie?
He throws Izzy.
Oh yeah.
And then 19.
That'll do it.
That is going to be 7 points of damage.
That will be major, so I'll mark and then take a wound.
Okay.
And then I think if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down stabbing. And you're
Wait, are you going down?
No, I'm getting
No,
close.
okay.
I'm getting real close.
Yeah.
You're still within
Yes,
melee range,
I
so I'm
am.
gonna go for him here. That is a with hope.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a
damn.
15, 16, 17 to hit.
17 is a hit.
Yes.
And then that will be with my dual daggers and sneak attack because he's in melee. I have an ally within melee range.
Yes.
Wow.
That is going to be 6, terrible 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 is major damage.
Yes.
Great.
And I'm going to say, I can do this all day.
What's your name?
Bill!
Fucking hell it is. I want to know the name of the man that's put up the best fight I've had in 5 years.
Oh, in that case, Dillon.
All right, Dillon. Spits in your face.
Ooh, I like his style.
Uncalled for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
If it please you.
Yes.
I want to look at this happening, see you almost dying, and pick up the rock and get the sling.
This is only in Hans's mind. You know what to do, Hans.
Little Stein, you've never let me down before.
And I won't let you down today.
Fly true. All right,
Fly straight.
let's do it. And he swings it around his head over the top. Over the top. All right, let's not milk it. Let's not milk it, Stein. Yeah, and around and around. And he tries to throw his little rock at the wolf.
The might of Stein Fugger. Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Great.
Wait, can I help?
Can I hit it really hard? You're not near
Spend
me,
a hope.
though.
How would you spend?
Oh
hope?
no, I'm not in it. Well,
Everyone else is, though.
If you're attacking the wolf and you are next to, I'll allow a help. What would you want? You would to spend a hope if you have it.
yeah, I'm trying to see if there's some way I can spot that the rock is coming and
Sort of like move
try
it.
to just like get him in position.
Okay, yeah, you can. You can kind of.
Can I try to hit him really hard with it?
Yes, you can. You can try to hit him really hard with it. You and roll a d6 as well from this advantage
I
as.
will.
I'm just gonna take off towards him and try to barrel into him.
Okay, you're right next to him, so you can just kind of shoulder into him to try to move him into the trajectory.
Well, I will use my hope to re-roll it.
Okay. Or I think it's it would be a stress to re-roll it,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Because you're a human. Yeah.
Hope to use
Because
the
it's
Hope to
very
use the
inexperienced.
experience, stress
Oh,
to re-roll.
stress
it.
to reroll.
I see. All right, copy. Copy that. All right. See what we do here. Z6. Don't love it. Oh, that's. There we go. 11 with hope.
11 with hope. The rock.
Are you adding your proficiency? Or
Oh, no,
your
11 to
attack?
13, yeah, because of this.
Oh,
yeah.
Not the
your-
proficiency, but just whatever.
your trait.
Oh, an attack.
Your trait.
And
yeah.
strength?
Yes, add strength.
Oh, okay, so that's 4 more. Sorry.
Great.
Hell yeah.
15, yeah. Because that's
Oh,
it's
Plus 2
really
from the
hard.
experience.
Yes.
It's
And then
15.
12,
plus 2 from the
13.
strength.
15
Is
is
the-
exactly what you need.
Oh, yay!
Little PC creep.
God damn. Dang nabbit.
Roll hope for fear.
Oh,
With hope, okay. Thank God.
Okay, play is still with you guys. You guys
Okay.
are fucking my shit up.
This.
Roll damage first.
oh, okay. It's a D6. With 1 physical.
Yes, D6 plus
Well,
1.
1. That's about right.
Two.
So 2 altogether, yeah.
So damage. Go fuck! Oh, what's that? And he turns. Anybody want to take? It's not me yet.
I gotta take
So,
a go.
well, I just wanna- so this potion that we have, what does that do again?
It would jump your agility up.
Yeah.
So that's what I use to fire my bow. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
it would add to your
drinking
bonus
it
to
be
shoot.
good.
Okay, so I'd like to down it, throw it on the ground.
Unstoppable. I had that as well.
And then spend my focus, my ranger's focus. So I spend a hope to do that on Mark. No,
On Heinrich?
Heinrich.
Old Heine.
Oh, me? I didn't do nothing.
Mark keep like, it's not me, guys.
Yes.
So why me?
Heinrich. So what?
What's
So now
Tobias
that I
doing
have a
Tobias ran.
it's a +2 to my agility.
It
So I'm
is a
now
+2.
So I'm +4 agility.
Yes.
This guy's
So what does that mean? What I roll?
You will roll your 2d12. You will add 4 to the roll.
Okay, I'm really add 4 to this. Oh, I have not been doing that through this game.
Oh, got it. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I
All
didn't
right.
know. That's all right. Got it. Okay,
You've been
so
hitting like crazy, so that's good.
it's all good.
Haven't needed
I've
it.
been hitting even more. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yes, and then I'm going to mark him with my focus, which means when I deal damage, they also have to mark a stress.
Okay.
And when I fail, I can end it to re-roll if I want to.
It might be curtains.
All right, so now I longbow at Heine. Yeah, I'll take that. That is going to be a 23.
Hell yes.
Plus 2 for never trust a zealot, which is, I said 23, 25.
With
fear.
No. It's okay. It's okay. We're doing good.
I'm not even going to have you roll damage.
Yes.
Describe it.
Yes! Woo! So, take the shot, slam it on the ground, feel the effervescent coolness of this incredible potion that you could only make because I brought you the poppy seeds. So I know it was meant for this moment. And as I see him spit in Dillon's face, Dillon, my friend, I take sure aim. Again, it's that slowed time. And I let it go. Oh, it's like, and it like scrapes my cheek as it goes by, a little bit of blood.
See the bend of the stick.
Yeah, the bend of it as it goes forward. And I would like it, if he's gonna spit, he's gonna get it through the back of the head and out his mouth.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fucking.
And then I'm gonna raise my hand and Malachi, he's gonna land on top of it.
Back right onto your shoulder,
Yes.
boom, from the back here. Heinrich the wolf drops dead to the ground in front of you. I'm gonna roll a little morale check for all of the soldiers.
Yes.
So you guys want a high roll on this. You don't want a low roll. I'm gonna roll it open. 5. Fuck.
Okay.
5 soldiers see that happen and run.
Oh,
Yes.
Great.
amazing.
Mark and Pete are the first out the fucking door.
Mark, Pete, homies.
You guys are bad at moving that. I just want to say that. Fuck you. And they run out the front door. They are gone. I'm also going to say this archer's just going to be like, well, I'm out of here. Whee! Jump
Luckily,
out and
there's
run.
a pile of hay right here.
Yeah. Poof. This guy's going to bounce out the window here, and I think this guy with the broken crossbow is going to leap off here, try to land on the horse.
What's down here?
Oh, crush your nuts. Crush your nuts.
He lands perfectly on the horse.
Dang it.
So dexterous, so cool. And he just calls to the others, we gotta go! Get gone! We just take what we've got and leave! And they're gonna try to leave.
I
with
would
what they
like
got.
to yell, the wolf is dead! Run for your lives! and
make a
I am going to
presence roll.
spend my hope.
Okay.
And I think this is the silver lining of this situation is that you could run with your lives
I love
instead
it.
of getting killed by us.
Right.
And I, with this, you have an advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna.
Amazing.
Sick.
Cool.
So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm assuming this is presence.
This is presence.
13
Okay.
with hope.
13 with hope, shit. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. Give me that. One person goes, yeah, I'm out of here. That's a good point. But as that guy is streaming out,
Fair.
these guys are gonna stream in.
Dudes.
I'm gonna move them up here.
Are these the guys from the outside?
Yes.
Too close to the gate.
Well, you know, they don't know who they think I'm Bill.
I think you're Bill.
Yeah, they do. They see armor. They do. Actually, that's a very good point.
Did.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
So, Izzy, you're coming for you.
Okay.
But that's all they're going to do. They're not going to attack. They're just going to get to you.
Okay.
Let's go to this side of the table a little bit. Fritz and Izzy, let's get some
Great.
moves out of you guys. Hope we can pass to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to take out the last two because I really want to get to the cart.
Yeah.
Because if that silver leaves with them, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like some
That is
of
going
that
to be
cart.
even more unhappy with me.
So I'm swinging again.
Fugger.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to fooger me bad.
He's going to fooger me so bad.
Ooh, crit!
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and clear a stress, and
I got none.
so that's amazing. You're not stressed at all.
I'm not stressed at all.
Just paranoid to the gills.
Yeah, it hasn't reached the level of stress that you're used to yet.
No.
So I believe it's a D10 for your damage
Yes,
size.
it is.
So you're adding 10,
Yes.
and then rolling the D10 again.
Oh my god.
Yes. And that's a 9 plus 3.
Jesus Lord. Okay, so that's
And I'm gonna do it with hope and whirlwind.
God. So these guys go to the ground with their ankles slashed, and then they see just the dark shadow of Fritz raise this reaping sight, and they both go, "No, wait!"
I lost the ability to hear a long time ago.
Please stop. All right, how do you kill them?
How do you?
I think this is a classic. As I'm swinging, last time it was sort of the blunt end, and then mid swing, I spin it to the sharp end and smack through and clonk him into the other guy.
Okay.
So skewer one and then bludgeon the second.
They both just get stuck there.
Yeah.
And with a tearing out as you retrieve your weapon, they both drop, and we just see like a from below shot of like your eyes in total shadow as you are in the follow through.
Yes.
This golf
With a little glowy, like.
Was that with hope?
This golf thing.
God.
Because it's crit.
Oh, it was a crit. Yes, of course it was with hope.
Yeah.
You gain a hope.
Yes.
Let's hear from Izzy. What are you doing over here?
Okay, I'm just.
You are like you push him into the rock. You see an arrow go through Heinrich's mouth and drop to the floor, and you see 3 guards funnel in. Oh shit! What's going on? They see Heinrich's dead.
know.
Oh my god! And they all like point towards you. You're the only one wearing armor that is not. And Heinrich also yelled, "Kill them all!" So you are a target.
Okay. I am just. I think I'm just gonna put the sword out and just spin.
Okay.
Try to get him all.
Fritz looked cool doing it. Let me give
Yes, no.
Which one are you attacking?
Izzy would not look cool doing it.
Just the nearest one.
Yes, I'll do the nearest one. I was. Oh, that's right, because you have a whirlwind.
Yes, that's a special
yes.
Yeah.
I'll just nearest one.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. Okay. It's with fear.
What'd
so,
you get?
13, 14. What am I? Agility. 15?
15. Okay. 15 is a hit. Roll damage.
Where did I get that?
With fear. Uh-oh.
No, wait.
Fear or.
I can't tell if that's a 2
I think
or
it's
a
a
1.
2 because the others are 1s.
Okay, I think it's a 2.
And it should be 2 1s, a 2, and a -1.
But
So
I
yeah,
think
that's a 2.
Okay. Yes. What did I tell you? 15? Does
Yes,
that hit?
that's a hit. That's a
Great.
roll damage. Yes.
Okay. Okay. 9 total.
9
6 plus
total?
3. Yes.
Fuck, how do you kill this guy?
Yes!
This guy above me, how do you get him?
Okay.
Darn it.
I.
Which one?
The ones in front of me.
The ones in front of.
Oh yeah.
Fritz.
The ones
back,
who
back,
thought
back,
they
back,
could
back there.
play.
Yes.
They are gone.
Yes,
Thank
great.
you, sorry.
Fritz,
Knock me down!
Oh, God!
Oh, God!
Overbalanced.
It's okay. I was just doing a move.
Ooh, I was on my knees real quick, and now I'm back.
No back.
I think when I just stick the sword out, it just sort of gets to the guy's belly, and I just walk forward. I'm like,
Oh, wait. No.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no!
It's my first time!
It's my first time. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
You did.
I'll just pull it out. Oh, this feels awful.
Christ! The two guards next are in shock. As this happens, Francis runs back in, dagger in hand, as he busts through the window here.
Let's go, Francis!
You're not gonna stop not gonna hurt my friends! And as he runs forward.
Oh, no.
Let's go!
The guard turns and sees him.
No!
No!
No.
How do we stop this?
George has an interrupt. How does that?
Not close enough.
I only have attack of opportunity and they're not near me.
That is a dirty 20.
He's got potions. Did he take one?
Oh, fuck.
Did Francis drink a potion before he got in here?
George Primavera.
Francis takes major damage of his 3 hit points. So he is now at 1 hit point left.
I am gonna rush because I am the closest and they think I'm an ally. I'm gonna rush over.
Okay, you're gonna run forward.
I'm gonna run.
Let me see how close you are.
I want to do that too.
Okay, you're running as well. Let's see. You are not close enough to get there in one shot unless you want to sprint as hard as you can and make an agility roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you have your potion.
Yeah, but it's I never drank
never
it.
drank it.
The difficulty is 12.
That's a 17 with fear.
You are there with fear. As you get there, you roll up. You do get there in one turn.
Do I also get that?
Before we get to you, this guy with that fear is going to turn, see you coming, and make an attack on you.
Great. We're okay.
And then we'll bump over to you for a sec. It's an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Damn, okay.
Nice.
Just over your head because this guy is on an elevated platform. As that happens, you see Francis coming. You want to run
as hard as I can.
As you can. Go ahead and make an agility roll.
All right.
You're gonna need a 17 to get there in one shot. You're significantly
And does unstoppable
Can I-
help or anything like that?
No.
Can I assist?
You want to push him? How do you want to do it? How do you
However,
want to
everybody needs a hug because
No,
I'm going to try and tackle him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think for the run, I don't know if we can add everyone needs a hug, but when we get there.
Oh,
sure.
fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Shut up.
I don't know if it's exactly 17 or not with hope. 17.
Yeah.
Did you add
Exactly 17.
But add your hug, right?
Oh, no, I don't get that
you
yet.
don't get
Just
that.
17
He rolled
with
an 8
hope.
and 9.
Yes.
With hope.
Meets it, Matt. It beats it.
You fucking get
I don't need my help at all. Fritz goes to say something to you and you've already left.
yeah. What's that? Wolf.
there. I might pitch something to you guys if you want.
Yeah.
This is something that can be done once per session. Do you guys want to do a tag team move?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
here's what you're gonna do. And I'm kind of going from memory here. I think you're both gonna roll an attack, and we'll take the higher. And if you hit, you're both gonna roll damage and combine it.
Hell yeah. And do we have to spend like a hope
This
for that or
one.
So
something?
now
you
everybody
both-
needs
yes.
a hug
So
now.
you have a hope to spend?
You just rolled with hope, so yes.
Yes, and everybody needs a hug and hit it very hard.
Yeah, +4. Okay, so that would be
Yeah.
So I'll
that would
spend
cost
my
you
hope to join
1
you.
hope and then 2 more hope to use your experiences. Do you have 3 hope
I
saves
have
up?
3 hope.
Perfect.
And I have 1 to join this.
Okay. This if you deal a certain amount of damage and kill this guy very hard, I'm gonna roll another morale check.
Hell yeah. I rolled a 19 with hope.
I rolled an 8 with fear.
Okay, we're going with the hope roll, so you gain a
Yeah,
hope.
19 with hope sounds better. I like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's
sorry,
a hit.
yeah.
Both of you roll damage for a successful attack.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a Warhammer attack, so
Would it not be? Are you not gonna bring Brunhilde out?
well, I was gonna.
Oh, you're gonna squeeze him. Let's have it. You're very big. Let's have it be a D6, and then we'll add your strength to it.
14 from me.
14 plus
6.
plus 20. Okay, so this is double severe damage for this guy. Describe the worst thing you can imagine.
I think I see you coming,
Yeah.
and so I think I like stab both my daggers into his feet.
Oh,
and duck.
Yeah. All right, and I go for the head and launch at his head, grab his head into the wall, smashing his head open like a cantaloupe.
You stab into his legs. Ah! You idiot! Nothing vital in there. Holy shit!
And just sploosh.
Holy shit! All right. 4 people see that. Worst thing they've ever seen.
Scram!
Bye, 4 people.
Well, might be 1, 2. I think these guys all see that, and they're all set with that.
Yes.
They run as fast as they can. You guys start hearing horses getting saddled up and sprinting away.
I don't want to narc on us, but there is a guy right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pass him in here.
That was the one I scared with the demonic voices.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
actually
right.
is. You're right.
He's gone. He looks and sees a ton of blood. Oh yeah, I made the right call.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
The
the
demon's
devil's
even-
work. That's the devil's work.
God is mad at me. Yeah.
I'm going to spend a fear to interrupt.
That was a sick tag team.
Yeah, that was really cool, you guys.
This happens over here. Guards move. I'm going to remove this tent so you guys can see what is within.
Oh!
They've got a card of fear.
They've got a card of
Card of fear.
The horse is saddled up. 2 more soldiers hop on horses alongside, and they start running away.
No,
The wagon starts
I
going.
wanted that.
Okay.
For us.
And we
They
can
are
we can
away.
tell that's happening.
You,
can.
I think, honestly, you hear horses start moving, and then
Yeah.
you hear a big wagon trundling, and your hawk flies up and calls out to you,
Yes.
and just like, kind of
So
like
we can assume.
floating in space, something is out there that needs your attention.
Okay.
This might be, you have stairs here, you could get a vantage point.
There's a weakness in that wall too.
That's it for me. I spent my fear that I wanted to use. I
All
paid
right.
pass play back to you. here.
I would like to grab Fritz's hand. And there's a moment of electricity.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull Fritz with me as we
Oh,
go up
I'm
the stairs
coming.
to the top. I'm coming, my darling.
I'm coming with you.
Simultaneously.
None of it's better.
At the same time. All right, go for it.
Up to the top. Where we see them trying to get away with the cart.
Yes, sorry, I'm drinking my fridge. So.
Is there?
Go ahead.
Is there one that's like?
Yes, so one is
driving.
hooked up to the cart, one is driving. And then these guys are probably a little far away. They've just started to like head out, but easily within range. If you want to take a shot at the guy on the horse, you certainly can.
Yeah, I want to take a shot at the guy
Okay.
leading the charge there. Okay.
And do you want to do anything to help, or?
Well, that looks like a big old pile of hay, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, give me an agility roll.
Okay.
If you want, you can drink one of those.
This is the
agility
coolest
potions.
couple.
I would like to
know,
drink
I
an
know.
ability.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see their
agility
adventure.
potion.
Fritz pops it open.
Cheers.
I think we've got our characters for Kingdom Come Deliverance 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and would I don't know, is there any way I can use Silver Fox since they're trying to get away with the
silver?
silver?
Yeah, why not? That's great. Spend a hope.
I spend a hope.
So this is an agility roll to run after them and try to get up into the
I'll
wagon.
try to shoot the
And you've
guy
just
on
gotten
the
+2
horse.
agility, right?
Yeah.
What'd you
Yes.
get? With hope or
17
fear?
plus 4 with hope.
Okay, that's a jump and you're in. And do you want to be in the wagon?
Yeah!
As it's rolling away, you
Hell yeah.
clamber
The
up into
amount
the
of-
back of the wagon.
Yes.
What'd you get?
I'm a
My first
14 with
time falling
fear.
in one of these carts.
14 with fear is still a hit.
Okay,
That's
great.
A success with fear. Go ahead and roll damage on the rider.
Hell yeah. That is 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yes!
Do you add your agility to the damage?
You said no, right?
No.
So I just have a 3 plus 3 to it. So it's
Do you add agility to the damage?
I thought we talked about
Do.
that.
Damage rolls after successful attack. Roll a number of weapon dice. No, I don't.
No,
believe
you
it.
don't.
Yeah, it just says D8 plus 3. So I rolled a 4 plus 3 is
Gorgeous.
7.
7 points.
7 points.
That is major damage. This guy takes an arrow into the
Yeah.
back, but he's still up and
Okay.
he's still riding away.
But my brave sir is there.
And that was fear.
That was fear.
So this guy turns around.
Yeah.
And he has a crossbow in his hands, and he just looks back and goes, "Oh!" He's gonna take a shot at you.
Oh.
It's a 15 to hit.
You hear no.
The old bones.
That is 9 points of damage. What does that bring you to?
That's major damage.
Major damage. Do you want to take 2 hit points, or do you want to mark an armor and take 1 if you have any armor remaining?
Yeah, I got armor.
Okay.
I haven't used any. Yes.
The armor softens the blow, but you have a bolt sticking out of your chest. I'm going to spend a fear, and the other soldier on another horse is going to come back around the side of you here. Imagine a horse. And he is going to take a swing at you on your back as you take that attack. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
I'll take another
Another armor and a minor.
armor and a minor.
And I'm going to spend 1 more fear.
Oh, my goodness.
And the other one's going to come up along the other side of you. This is what they're here for. They're not going to let this go. Another one is going to, he's going to leap off of his horse and land in the wagon with you. He takes a small dagger out. You got scary eyes. Yeah! And he's going to go ahead and try to take a stab. 19.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not very evasive.
It's going to be 4 points.
Stuff sticking out.
4? That's
Yeah.
still just 1.
It's a minor. If you want to make
Yeah,
an
I'm
armor,
gonna-
it'd be 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your last armor slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, I won't use it.
No,
just in
you'll
case. Just
take
in
the
case it goes
HP?
higher, and I'll take the HP.
You get stabbed on the back of this thing. Play passes away from me. Let's cut back inside for a moment. You guys don't have to be taking action in here if you want to be rolling away. We're just describing what you're doing, but let's just cut inside for a moment for you 3. There are still soldiers in here that mean you harm.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually just kind of face them towards you so you know where they all are. It's just kind of these 4 guys.
I want to look at Hans and say, get him out of here.
Sure.
I don't need... I know I came in a little strong, but I can help.
No, you can't. Look at you.
Oh, fuck. And he is bleeding profusely.
I think I clap a big old hand over the wound and pick him up. And run him like over, as safely as I can. Protect Stein for me, all right?
Oh yeah, I gotta go get Stein.
I would have otherwise run for him, but I'm like, priorities.
Stein is laying next to Heinrich's body,
Smiling.
soaked in blood, and says, "Yes, the blood of our enemies! I drink it!"
Bitte schön.
Oh, sorry. See you in a moment. And you sprint out.
Yeah, and I run to where our horses would be.
Okay. I need an agility roll from you to see if you can get that far.
12 with fear.
Okay. 12 with fear. 12 is good enough to get out the
Does this
doors.
everybody needs a hug because I'm picking him up?
Fuck yeah.
No.
Then that's a success. 14, you're good. Okay, everybody needs a hug. You're holding Francis, you're stemming the bleeding at the same time. You sprint over the font in your way, leaping over it.
Get out of here.
And then one horse, and you just rip yourself up on top. The horse is like, if the horse could talk, it'd be like, oh, fuck. So big.
Is he so injured that I should send him off on the horse, or does he need assistance all the way?
I think Francis is bleeding to a dangerous point, but he's not, like, meta-wise, he's not about to die. He could hold his wound and run away, and you could stay. But you never know if he might get intercepted.
I'll go with him.
Okay. Pop on the horse, and you and Francis are away. We'll move you out to the side here. This guy's gone. Okay. That was with fear, correct? We're going to keep it in here.
Okay.
This guy's going to leap down here. Dillon, you are still exposed.
Are you sure?
This was a poor decision.
Dillon, that is a 16 to hit you.
That'll do it.
It's going to be 3 points of damage.
I'll take it.
It's a minor damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to spend another fear.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have this guy leap down and also run to your back and try to stab you as well.
Oh no.
That is only a 4.
Nope.
It's a miss.
Yep.
King, king. Your dagger gets just up in time to stop.
Guys, it's me, Bill.
What?
It's Bill.
Bill? But you were with the guy and he didn't hit you.
Thank God.
Make a presence roll.
That is a 9, 10. I suppose. I have advantage on negotiating with the criminals.
Oh, God.
But are they criminals because he's on their team?
No.
I mean, obviously they are. Obviously they are. Obviously they are. Of course they are.
The people in Ocean's 11 are still criminals.
Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We're just rooting for them. That's a 10, 11
10?
actually. I have +1 presence.
They don't leave. Is it with hope or fear?
With hope.
Okay. They don't leave you, but they're like, hold on. We'll sort this out. Name me, what's Bill's favorite food? What's your favorite food, Bill?
Mutton.
Fuck. All right. We got a few more questions for you, and we're gonna cut away.
I stopped drinking too.
You stopped
But I
drinking?
relapsed tonight.
Oh, Bill. We cut away.
Has Tobias gone completely from the battlefield, or is he lingering somewhere?
Tobias is gone. I think you brought Tobias with you guys.
Yeah,
right?
and then we left him as well.
And you left him and he probably hid with you. Sorry, retro. He hid with you, and as you guys were moving to get inside, he didn't come inside with you.
He for sure.
He snaked
But he's not
out.
someone I could meet on the road and have a conversation with at some point.
He's somewhere.
Okay.
Tobias is doing something.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna cut away from this. What about let's go over to Izzy. What do you got going on?
Yeah. All right. So they all just ran.
Some of them
Sure,
ran.
'cause-
2 of these guys are negotiating.
Nothing like a little mid-battle talk.
What? Let's
Pause.
tell him so.
Time out.
Watched you kill people.
They were looking the other direction.
These
They've
2
got like
right
a
here,
who are who kind of. That's a book.
2 remaining,
It says here.
scared. Both have short swords out, and they're both like, "You charge him first. You charge him first. Fuck that. I'm not going in there. Look at that armor."
You charge me first.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. I think I'm pretty close to Stein.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna reach down and grab Stein.
Okay.
I feel it somewhere inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Force ghost of a rock. I'm in good hands.
We're gonna be all right.
I'm in good hands. Hans.
I'd like it less.
I'm fired. Go ahead. Keep going.
I just love it, like smiling face and blood.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not a rock
Do you want to
in KCD
throw it?
called Stein? It would be
wrong.
so
We're doing it
bad.
wrong.
Yeah.
So what is if you throw it? What is your?
What would you use for
Rocks.
it?
Yeah.
It would be finesse or I'll allow strength as well, for how hard you can throw. It would be finesse or strength.
Okay. Can I? This is so stupid. I want to throw it up and
Treat him right.
baseball it.
Yeah.
We got golf. We got baseball.
Yeah, we gotta.
Let's go agility for that then.
Let's go
'cause it would
agility.
Be your sword.
Okay. So.
This gigantic sword.
Yeah, this is so.
Sword
Like I
uses
would
a
be.
crowbar. It's
I haven't been able to swing it at all.
It's a versatile. Yeah, anything with a sword.
Oh yeah, it's a
All
pry
right.
bar.
Yes, it's great.
Wow, that's really
So
good.
dull by now.
Shit.
The armor's fucked up.
The knight is gonna be like,
dirty and
"What
dull."
the fuck did you do with my sword and armor last night?" I love it.
He did it. He's
Yeah, he's drunk.
Yes, good idea. I didn't do anything.
My lord, what were you doing last night?
Oh my God, what happened to your armor? It's like Tommy Boy. What'd you do?
What did you do?
What did you do? Oh, I love him so much. Okay. That was 20 with hope.
20 with hope.
Yeah.
It's a hit. Oh
Yes.
my god. Okay, that roll damage. It's let's have it be
Yes,
a
I want to be
d6.
like, you come at me.
Starts one step forward and then he
Back it with this rock.
go ahead and roll a d6.
D6, okay.
What's the d6 plus
Oh,
One.
fuck you. Wait,
Stein has only rolled a one.
No, because I
Stein
have,
has only rolled a 1 for damage.
I have not good enough.
Yes.
Which
He's not good enough.
I can
love
roll
that.
1s and 2s
Oh,
for
hell yeah.
damage
Hell
die.
yeah.
Love that.
Come
Oh,
on,
that
good
came in
girl.
handy.
Come on, good girl. It's another one?
Another one. Redo it.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough.
It's a 2.
I can re-roll it too.
Re-roll. I think maybe you do this.
3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Still minor damage. Almost.
Yes.
Functionally,
What's
totally
the plus
meaningless.
for the sling?
D6 plus 1.
Plus 1, so 4.
Okay.
You, boom, this guy, it does minor damage. He just goes, oh shit, shit. Why'd you tell me to come at you if you're gonna hit me with a rock?
I don't know.
Boy, we're gonna have a sword fight.
Are you?
It's her first time.
No, okay. Blood. I'm okay. Let's kill this knight. Are you a knight? Good enough. All right, that was with hope, you said?
That was with hope.
Okay, amazing. I can't do shit, guys. I have no fear left. So we're gonna bounce around to you guys outside. You see Fritz is standing in the back of the wagon. He's surrounded by 3 guards who mean to kill him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot, but I'm also gonna send Malachi in.
Okay.
So, yeah, the guys that are closest there, I think. Malachi is again gonna try to disarm.
Okay, just the fellow with the crossbow in the front, maybe?
Yes.
He has got 1 hit point left if you want to save him to kill.
Sure. Then let Malachi try to disarm. Like grab a sword out of a
Grab the
hand
dagger out of
or-
this
Yeah,
guy's
grab a
on
dagger.
the wagon. Okay, great. Go ahead and let's make an attack roll with Malachi.
Cool. Oh, that's a little cocked. I.
Wait, isn't that double?
It is! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yes!
It's a crit?
Yes! I don't know how to play this game.
Who cares? You got
Yeah,
it.
you're doing it well, though. You're doing it well.
Okay, so that is 6 base damage, and then roll another d6.
6, and then I roll another d6. So 4, so 10.
God is with you.
Okay.
Swoop, there it is.
Describe how Malachi kills the guy who's on the back of the wagon.
He was gonna disarm.
Is that the one that?
Disarms,
Just
yeah.
disarm
Oh,
him,
okay.
you
Losing an arm will kill you.
Okay, great.
But it's up to you.
So he was going to go get the knife.
Yeah.
But the guy held on to it too much, and so Malachi just swooped it around and had him stab himself with it. Killed by a bird.
Is that the one that's on the cart with
He
me?
falls
Yes.
back off onto the cart from like 8 feet up on the cart, bam, into the dirt, solid.
Yeah. As soon as we roll over him,
I may have crazy eyes.
Yeah, okay,
Eyes are beautiful.
boom, boom. That's way better. He falls front forward and goes under the rear wheel.
With that moment of encouragement, I'm then going to take aim at, I guess it's the guy on the horse that is close.
Yep.
All right. With mine, that is a, let's see.
There's 2 guys on horses. One's pulling the silver cart, and the
the
other
one
one's...
pulling the cart,
Okay,
the
got
one
it.
to stop the cart.
He has 2 HP damage already.
Is
How
9
far
plus
has it got
4
away from the?
is 13
not far at
with
all.
hope.
14 with
Because
hope
he
to
hasn't
hit.
been able to go.
Okay.
Not even gonna have you roll damage. Describe
Okay.
how you kill that guy.
So he says, what did you say to me, darling?
I said my eyes may be scary, but hers are beautiful.
Those eyes were on you. They get a little wider, and I shift my gaze. Floomp.
Greatest love story ever told.
If it were a car, you'd hear like a long horn. Yeah, it's like over the main. And the cart.
And then I just turn back and go, your turn, my dear.
The cart keeps moving, and as it bounces over that guy, I need you to make an agility roll to stay on the cart and not eat
God,
shit.
I did the friggin' potion.
Okay. 8 plus 6 plus 2 with hope.
With hope. God damn, your hope dice are killing me, guys. You stay on. Great, you are up. You have an extra hope. There is one guy on a horse.
One guy left.
Who is swinging at you with a sword, and he's staying alongside you, and he is attempting to like re-square up and get another swing.
This has pretty good reach.
Boom! Roll an attack.
Yes.
Okay. They're coming to get me.
They're coming to get me, Barbara. He is coming to get you.
They're coming to
They're coming to get me, Barbara.
Experiences are easily my favorite part of it.
I know, me too. They're my faves.
Ooh, double! Okay.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is 10
Yeah.
plus.
Plus 10!
Oh my god!
Okay.
Let's
oh my god.
go. So,
Describe it. Describe it.
So our eyes stayed locked, then lingered to the target in unison. I lift my pickaxe, and in the moonlight, it almost looks like a sickle. I am death to this man.
Drops the sword.
And one thunk. And his horse takes off as I keep him held in the air with my gigantic arms. But then my knees buckle a little bit.
But I hold on because she's watching.
It's the most romantic, blood-soaked moment.
Just getting further apart as the horses are still going.
The silver cart starts to roll to a stop as all 3 guards lay dead around you. You even, like, amongst some of the torch lights, the torch posts, you see other bandits, like, fleeing and running away on their horses, gone into the night. We cut back inside.
Is there still like a barrel
You
of
guys,
explosives somewhere?
you guys want to get out of here?
One of them, you got ahead of me just there.
Oh.
One of them runs to the edge here. Actually, I can't do that. I don't have, you've been rolling with hope, and I don't have any fear. One of them takes a hit with the rock, and he just looks to his friend and says, "Just blow it and let's get out of here!" And that guy looks over to this barrel, which is, when he points to it, you see there is a fuse that just kind of goes right here.
Yeah.
It's still your turn. So
Great.
inside, I will leave it to you two. We're going to come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
You're there.
I'm gonna take some
talking
swings.
to my boys
I'm
over
gonna
here.
I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay, go ahead and make an
Take a swing.
attack.
Good answer.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
answer.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
This guy hit with a rock.
Okay. Awful.
What'd you get?
Just shit. So that was 4 with.
He's like, yes, I get to play
Hey.
the game too.
Yeah.
This guy with a rock holds his sword up and blocks you. He makes an attack in kind. It's going to be a 16 to hit you.
Yep.
And it will deal 3 points of damage, minor wound.
Okay.
You can take the hit point or you can mark the armor.
I'll take the hit point.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then
enough.
Yeah.
Buff right
I'll
up.
take it. I'll take it.
I'm going to cut away from the inside here.
Okay.
You are alone on the road. Francis holding his wound. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Saying the Lord's Prayer.
And all of a sudden, you see there. You roll up to the like where you think that the path is going to split and you're going to be able to get away. And there's a horse waiting for you at the crossroads. And it's Tobias, and he's holding a crossbow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
you, dude.
fucking.
You really fucked everything up tonight.
Listen, there's this kid. He didn't do anything wrong. You have to help him. You can fix what you've done.
Fix what I've done? You fucked up everything I've done. What am I going to do now? They're going to know that I tried to rob the silver mines. I'm going to be killed either way. You're talking to a dead man.
Take this boy. They'll look after you in the city. If you save this boy's life, you'll be all right.
Go ahead.
You can fix it with God. Do it now.
Make a presence roll for me.
Everybody needs a hug still?
Yeah. Kindness, extended.
Yeah, because
sure.
currently it's a 7 with hope. I think I reroll. Oh, I can't because I don't have hope.
Okay. It's a
What
7
did
with
you
hope.
use?
You gain a hope.
Yeah. Mm.
But he looks at you and says,
So I guess it's 7 plus 2 though, is it?
7 plus 2 is a 9.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
He looks at you, and dark comes over his eyes.
No.
No longer is this man drunk. He is angry. Yeah. Or I bring your body and tell him I killed the biggest one.
Stop!
He fires.
He turns. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I am your shield.
I'm your shield, but we don't have damage yet. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Sure. That hits, obviously.
It's just going to be 4 points of damage. It's a minor wound.
Unstoppable, right?
If you're unstoppable, you can just take the
Am I
bolt.
still unstoppable even though I've run out?
I think because it's like a 10-minute last. I think you've ridden
Okay,
away.
all right.
This
So
is
I guess I
sometime
don't
later.
have to take it. All right.
I think. Let's see here. 1 second. I'll do a quick check.
Or when the scene ends.
When the scene ends, I know we're technically in the same scene, but I do think this is a slightly different scene.
That's fair.
So I think that you're going to take this hit point.
Fine.
Or mark the armor. Your
Turns his shoulder. Just
Turns your
takes
shoulder. Armor hits. Play passes back to you. What do you do? Oh.
Can't you burn a stress to reroll?
I'd still rather take the hit point.
If he uses,
rather take the hit point.
yeah. If he, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I think I turned back to him and was like, I can't do this alone. Let sense come to you, please. This boy will die. It will be on your conscience for the rest of your life. And mine. I'll die for this boy. You can kill me. Do not kill this boy. Take him and help him. I'm begging you.
In the face of damage, go ahead and make a presence roll and add advantage.
$19, 20 with fear.
He puts the crossbow down at his side. What's wrong with you?
If we can't protect him, what are we even doing here?
Fuck. Fucking give him here.
This man's gonna take you, all right? He's gonna get you to help. Excited to it. Just I want to help you, all right? You're gonna be okay.
For the fucking goodbyes, put him on the horse.
Yeah. Go with God. I'll find you afterwards.
Oh, I'll
do the
find
right
you.
thing.
I'll find you first.
So be it.
He goes off into the distance.
Prayer.
And we leave Hans on the road alone. Meanwhile, both of these soldiers who have got you,
Well, I turn around. I think I get.
You're gonna run back.
Yeah,
Okay, you run back as fast as you can. The horse is taking off back to the church. Izzy, you are surrounded by the 2 soldiers there who still mean you harm. I'm going to spend a fear that I just got from you.
Right.
Did you roll with a fear first?
I rolled with fear. Yeah, you have a fear. Yeah, you got a fear from me.
I'm going to spend 2 freebie, and I'm going to spend a fear, and both of them are going to come alongside you and make an attack on you.
Okay.
First attack is a 13.
It hits.
Second attack is a miss.
Got it.
1 damage is going to be 8 points.
Okay. I'm gonna spend an armor
Oh,
class.
the second one is actually not going to attack you. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh right, yeah.
He's gonna run.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he strikes Flint,
Oh fuck.
and that fuse starts to go, starts to travel. That's it for me. Play passes back to you guys.
I can see this happening.
Yes, you can.
I'd like to,
You see that fuse lighting
Yeah.
on the ground.
okay, well,
It
I'd
is
like,
targetable,
yeah,
but it's small.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I'd like, let's see. I just want to go stamp on it, but he's right
You can.
there. Yeah, I'm gonna run down and go try to just put it out with my feet.
Amazing. Just go ahead and make an agility roll for me.
That is very good. That is a 24 with fear.
Okay, yeah. You get down there, you stamp the thing out with fear.
Yeah.
This guy picks up a sword and tries to stab you
Cool.
as you put out the blast.
Cool.
It's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
You're gonna take 3 points of damage.
That's mine.
Minor. And as that happens, you hear and you bash into the church, and there are 4 soldiers, 2 of which are confused and 2 of which are bleeding and outmatched. And seeing all of you round back in and hearing a horse reel back around with wagon wheels to the front, glittering silver in the wagon, both of them take a moment, or all 4 of them, drop their swords on the ground. Okay, you all win. We'll be on our way. You got enough blood for today, eh?
Take him in.
No need. We're gone. You never see us again. He's dead. He was paying us. It's over, hey? It's over.
It's over.
Doesn't feel right.
It doesn't.
Come on, Bill, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
They all 4 kind of gather together with Bill, aka Dillon. All 5 of them. Do you want to move with them?
I'm gonna become the new bandit leader, I think. No.
As you move out to the exit, what do you all do as you come down and surround them? They are at your mercy.
I'd like to start doing last rites for the bodies in the church.
I just want to bring them to justice.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Is Francis okay?
He should be. I let the Tobias take him, but I do worry about him. He might not do the right thing.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Hey.
Hey,
It's your old pal.
he's dying. And they go and have a little conversation.
She wielded me well. I am sated. And all of you come to the center here. The 4 bandits, are you going to let them go or are you going to take them in?
We gotta take them in.
I'm taking them in. I have to.
Fine by me.
Big old hand.
I'm gonna walk up with
wait!
the ropes that they used to tie me and Francis up. I'm gonna come in and start tying them up with those ropes.
All of you stand victorious in this moment as the last 4 bandits are rounded up, the last rites are administered, and day breaks. Just the barest hint of sun comes up over the horizon and lights everything up. As the day comes, though, we cut away from all of you. We see one horse ride to Kuttenburg and then pass it Francis on the back, holding his wound. Where are we going? That was the city. Where are we going? I still have need of you yet in case the big fella comes. And I bet he's coming. Come on, kid. Our story's not over yet. And Tobias takes Francis away and into the woods. And that has been our game of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 Daggerheart. Well done, everybody. Well done. Excellent. And thank you again to Warhorse Studios for letting us play in the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. A quick reminder that while you may have recognized the places and characters explored tonight as inspired by elements from history and the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 universe, we just want to emphasize that the characters and events in this one-shot were our own creations and interpretations, are not official content from the game, nor are they accurate historical representations. They were only inspired by both. That done, check out www.kingdomcomerpg.com for more on how you can explore the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll see you around. Bye-bye!